clue. What do you think? I'm looking for something. Something that I need for one of my potions. There's one. Everyone, I found it. The saffron field cap.
People ask me, am I a good person or a bad person? I don't even know if I am a person. I have no memory from before I met these people. They're the only friends I have, and I will protect them.
Stick close. Anything could be out there. Trust me. Dying isn't the worst thing that'll happen to you out here. What's out there? I've seen what it can do, and I won't let it happen again. I can't fix what she did.
Oh, that sounds simply dreadful. You must have been terrified. Would you mind repeating that last part? Don't be afraid to really slow it down. Let's dig into the details.
Usually, when walking into a situation, I shoot first and ask questions later. Gives me the best kind of information.
The secrets of Archaeath and the Arcs. Why we've hardly scratched the surface. I intend to make the first dent. Where you see binaries, I see an alloy. Divine, arcane, wholly separate forms of the weave. I have combined them.
You know, the people who try to save the world are usually the lunatics that end up endangering it. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. You know, I'm going to write that down. Where's my pen? Where'd it go? Nim? Nim, did you take my pen? Give it back.
Hello and welcome back to the Shifting Realms. Wonderful adventurers, say hi to our beautiful audience watching with us tonight.
Hi, beautiful audience.
We've got a lot going on recently, folks. It's been nonstop. Can you believe that it's only been like 30 hours in game in the Shifting Realms?
Yeah, yes. And I've been yelled at that I'm late twice.
I've been that time, believe it or not. So.
That's actually your what? How many specific hours and seconds has it been?
Wow. 7:41:28.
Someone's
yeah.
Interesting of numbers. Well, in these
fact check
30 hours, in the few 30 hours that we've been actually playing doing this, a lot has happened. Last time in the Shifting Realms, bursting out of a window, a thief wearing pale blue boots with small winged figures upon it comes crashing down. Just before landing, a little cloud prevents them. The chase is on as the party decides, how do we move through the streets of Port Haven to figure out what's going on?
Loudly.
What have they taken? Oh, undoubtedly. You ask yourself this, how can we move only 100 feet total and make as much noise as humanly possible?
Oh, we found
Who knew that carts were flammable, honestly?
Who could say?
And you
Not up to code.
You found out the answers to all of the questions that you sought. Some of you took to the roofs. Some of you more successfully than others. At a certain point, Miza got stabbed.
How dare you?
Yeah, that is essential. We need to address that.
It was quite important for what took place. Some of you chose to align yourself in such a way that you had a vantage point seeing multiple alleyways as his cloaked feminine figure dashed in and out. And you would see them coming in and out of view. It looked as though they were slipping between the thresholds, specifically of where the walls met the ground, met the floor. Small tufts of cloak would be stuffed there. Eventually you all would figure out, they must be slipping between the space at 30, 60-foot intervals. As you continue to give chase, it was Silas, who even though it was outside of what we would call mechanically a reasonable range, didn't let that stop them as they knocked an arrow that wasn't just a typical arrow. Struck, allowing them to remotely view and understand what is going on with this quarry, this prey that you all sought. Now, the city is still alive. There are still certainly things happening as a carriage begins making its way down the street towards you all. And who would have thought that you all would see your friend and mine, the great man, once again? The only reasonable thing to do was for the largest construct in the party, arguably in Port Haven, to put on rocket boosters and then jump on top of the carriage.
Not on purpose.
Joe, what did you think was going to happen?
I thought I was going to jump over the carriage successfully.
Excuse me, sir, is that a modified exhaust?
Comes crashing down to be met with the great man.
The very same great man.
The very same.
The very same.
But it's okay, because after this small altercation, Icarus, you stole his manservant, Alvin.
And I saved his life.
We hired
And he saved ours.
Out of his own volition.
We hired a manservant who, for the record, we cannot afford to pay.
We've discussed
House
no rate.
Stormwave will be paying him.
Oh.
I do not have that in writing.
Your attitude.
They are going to do it.
Probably. You got hit. We had a ring of passage over here.
We just got to
Maybe
find
that
the fork or
extends
whatever.
A credit line as well.
Hey, for the record, Icarus doesn't know that.
Icarus is making deals they don't know about.
Yeah, these, I think we've got Kennedy and Nim being the only people who do know that. For now.
We haven't had time to talk.
All I say is,
well,
ask for forgiveness, not permission.
That's what they said. It's what they taught you.
That is
Yeah.
what they
College
taught
of
me.
the Weed.
That was not one of the classes, but I did learn it there.
It was an elective.
Get forgiveness, though, Icarus?
I only asked for
we
food.
cut the commercial?
And unfortunately, although you all gave a remarkable chase and you did your best to keep your eyes on the prize, they moved too quickly. And
Perhaps invisibly.
some might say. As some invisible bandolier fed them a potion, they pop out of there, and the chase ends. But luckily for you, Nim was able to do just a little bit of investigating. Certainly nothing strange or occult about that whatsoever.
I think it's fine.
Just some casual street finger painting.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Really cool.
Real Agatha Christie stuff there.
Just sleuthing around. Call me Pierrot. Yeah.
And you figure out where they're going. You find the small feathers
Inspector.
that the thieves seem to be leaving in their wake. And somewhere along the way, Kennedy had doped up.
Do drugs.
Medical advice. Yes, medical advice.
Non-medical. As we talked about earlier, a little bit crack, a little bit cocaine.
As a treat.
And unfortunately,
Everything in
where that would have
moderation.
paid off in the short term, I don't know, in some type of setting where 6 seconds was a lot of time. When that chase was over, Kennedy comes crashing down quickly. And like a sack of potatoes thrown over Silas's shoulder, who goes to get some business done, you collect some hounds, you collect some help, and you say, we're gonna find that thief. As you all meet up again and decide to take off, knowing exactly where you're going and how to track your prey. This is where we pan in this evening. With you all coming back together, Kennedy, still a limp, wet noodle thrown over Silas. Actually, thrown over one of the horses
Yep, I'm in
that has
heaven.
been gathered.
The one that I'm on.
Yeah, the one that Silas is on. And it seems like the streets are still busy. It's the type of busyness that could be described as like citizen rubbernecking. There's been a lot of excitement going on. People are figuring out and finding reasons to come in and out. And even though Icarus has beckoned them with a booming voice, citizens, back inside.
No running at the pool.
Pool manifest.
Oops.
It's a beach episode.
Now it is. They keep coming in and out. It's hectic. The great man has disappeared from sight. Alvin now works for you. You've been able to put out the fire that was in the wagon, in the carriage. You all are together. What are we doing?
To the warehouse, yes.
Oh, yes. It's right. It's just right this way. And I believe my eyes are still
Pure blood.
pure blood.
Why wouldn't the guards just handle that? I mean, we did our best, right? But we're not law enforcement.
That is true. Where is the local constabulary?
Oh, well, Lady Ari asked us to take care of it. And aren't you curious?
No, actually. I'm very much not curious.
No.
No, not after the freaky. I mean, when I thought, when there was a chance I could catch her, maybe, get a reward or something. But now she's gone.
I mean, it's just right down this way.
Are we authorized to undertake this?
Silas has something.
As we're strolling at that point.
Horses, about 4 trackers with a pack of hounds and a couple of horses.
Well, yeah, I guess you do have all those dogs.
They're in one of the warehouses. There's a symbol. Was a quill, and the GM tells me again exactly what it was.
2 quills, what looked like an open piece of rolled parchments. The unfurled.
Is said from Silas's mouth.
History roll.
You may. Anyone who'd like to make history roll may do so.
Sure.
I'd like to do a history roll.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Oh, what the heck? I'll give it a shot.
DC is very low. DC is 12.
great.
Oh, I got me a 17.
7.
11.
I'm distracted by the hole in my card.
It's no longer smoking, but it's slightly smaller. For those of you that get above a 12, you would be aware that it is certainly the insignia of the crest of House Lyran. There is no doubt about that. For those of you that are still like the 8 to 12 range, it reeks of the high houses, but it could also be House Aelthorin, it could be House Lyran, it could be a number of other ones. For those of you that specifically got a 7, you are very occupied by the hole in your card.
Oh, wait, no, I got a 9.
Oh, okay, well, you're in the other category.
All right.
We're so back.
You, sir, have described the symbol of House Lyran.
How's Lyran?
Well, they've got a warehouse somewhere in town, and that's where our thief is. Curious.
But I don't know anything about houses.
You rolled it.
From my experience with Lyran, did they ever deal in this kind of crime to accomplish their goals? And was there a lot of feuding between the houses? Because my perspective so far is this is unbecoming of them.
I think something that Icarus would think of first would be that House Lyran is very closely connected to the Archaean Academy, and specifically the College of the Weave. There would undoubtedly be a number of members of House Lyran that would be part of what you and I currently in public would call the inner circle of the College of the Weave. So whether it is skullduggery or some type of illicit practices, it is actually not that unheard of for you specifically, Icarus, to think that maybe they have some off-the-books, off-the-record warehouse to store important items or documents. You would be aware of that.
But the thief?
The connection to the thief seems very unbecoming.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that to myself.
You say that.
What are you keeping to yourself?
Huh? Did I say that out loud?
You did.
Whoops.
Does it look like the hounds have the trail and are moving?
I've also got it, too.
All right.
You look at Nim's eyes that are just pools of blood.
Are they still?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. I need a lore curse stat. What the hell is that?
I am just a sweet little librarian. I don't know how many times I need this.
23.
Amazing.
Yes.
So there's knowing what you know about Nim as a person first. It's not unheard of. They seem to be focused on ritualistic manners and ritualistic behaviors. You've only known this person for about 2 days, but the way that they've talked about information
like
content,
it
feels like it, yeah. The way that they've talked about research, this seems like it could be something ritualistic in practice. It's not inherently unheard of. It seems occult flavored and occult tinge. This is a flavoring of hemomancy and blood magic. There's no doubt about that. With a 23, it doesn't seem like it should be lasting this long. If somebody were to have activated a scroll, if somebody were to have activated a small incantation or a sigil, it oftentimes has a very limited range or limited space. This seems more advanced and more powerful than it should be for a casual practitioner.
I'll keep that to myself.
Absolutely. Mysterious.
Lead the way.
All right.
Enoch leads over to Airless as they're walking. that one, Nim, is that something she often does?
No. I don't think so.
How loud did you ask this question?
I think he's pretty quiet.
Oh, yeah. What's your passive though again?
Shh, Kennedy.
Shit, that's true.
I mean, like, he was just like asking to the person.
But Enoch,
I mean,
remember, I just met Nim, like one day before I met you. So she's never done that around me.
And all the rest of you all met each other around that same time, yes?
That's when I met everyone.
So, when you think about it, you've almost known me for the same length of time as you've known each other.
Twice as long, actually.
Yes, just one fewer a day.
I suppose in the grand scheme of things, that's not very much, although I don't know how old I am. So perhaps it is a long time. And then he just strides off.
What a
All right, let's
question.
follow.
Well, with my passive is 16, did I hear any of that?
After the initial hushed conversation, because this is my personal ruling on these types of things. Whenever you're walking and proceeding somewhere, if you have a quick one-off comment, sure, you can keep it private. You have a prolonged conversation while you're walking in a group, yeah, you heard it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
I've got my wagon with me, so I'm kind of up there.
Ramshackle?
Yeah. I've got Ramshackle with me.
Where's your wagon? Did you leave it?
No, I'm
You dragging that way?
dragging that wagon. Well, more so.
Hitched it to
Alan,
the horse.
You mean the burnt shell of a wagon without a bottom?
All right, I didn't judge your wagon. All right, now we're
leaking.
wagon brothers.
We're going to kill somebody,
cool
please.
trail behind us.
So this is the parade that's moving down the main streets of the noble district of Port Haven.
Go inside.
Don't
what are you looking at?
Don't forget all our pets and the big spider robot going.
Which is why they think this is some type of militaristic parade. They must have some new construct. What are they showing the people? My God, what is that float? Did they look to your wagon?
Well, do I, with my 9 passive perception, do I notice that people are eyeballing me real funny?
It would be hard to not notice that people are looking at you. You missed the nuance of it, though.
If you want to hide somewhere, you can return to your hole in the wagon.
Just walk.
Does Ramshackle knock a kid over?
Well.
I really
Just curious.
to quiet this wagon, but I am terribly sorry. You're right. Perhaps I should ride in the wagon. I
Sure.
seem to be causing some amount of alarm.
You and your thing are welcome.
It's called the Defender.
Okay, the defender's welcome.
Well, my wagon
This
has a
isn't
floor
even
if you want to get in mine instead.
Oh, well, we can't all have nice things, Jabanu.
But make sure, but don't jump in it. Just walk into it, please. and no rocket boots.
I'll ride in one with a hole. I feel as if I should at least try to make amends.
How is Nim leading? Are you just walking or are you skittering on all fours? I'm just curious. Yes.
That's so cool.
I'm cool with it. I just want to know.
I think she's got just a little bit of a prowl on, but she's walking on 2 legs. I do think that
At first.
right, I think that she and the dogs are having a little bit of a competitive moment where she's oh no, actually, they're all going the same direction, but I think she's trying to beat the dogs when she
Make
would.
me a survival check really quick.
Okay, cool. Survival. Great. That's a wisdom-based stat, right?
That's one
problem.
unsettles me.
Yeah. Okay. Survival. It's a 4. What'd you get?
Continue with your story, and I'll fill in the gaps.
Good. I'm looking forward to this.
I cast Hocus Pocus to make some sounds of squirrels to help to distract the dogs.
Yes, thank you.
Over and over again. In case that helps.
Is that a subtle spell?
No.
Stop.
Why?
People are going to end up dead. Don't distract them. This entire damn city.
Nim is taking us there. Already.
They're working together.
Nim, are you working with the dogs?
I'm growling back at them. No, it's fine. We're fine. We're developing the hierarchy right now.
So, to fill in what happened, you rolled a total of 4.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 1 for the dogs. And so you see that Irelis is essentially like casting hocus pocus. It is making squirrel noises appear from like random places all over the street as you're moving forward. You call out like, stop this. Silas, the guards will listen to you. The hounds will listen to the guards. I'm going to give you an opportunity to make a survival check. And as long as you don't shit the bed, we might still have an opportunity to find this place.
Wait, you got this. You got this.
Mess it up.
Go shit the bed. 16.
Okay. There appears to be some like small kissing contest going on between you and the hounds.
I grab the cloak.
You give it a sniff.
Yeah.
And then you call out to the guards. Maybe the dogs cower in fear away
Good.
from
Perfect.
them.
Great. Thank
And then you step forward, and as the dogs kind of like hide and come closer over to the other side of the street, this interaction, you are getting in each other's ways.
Yeah.
As you split, they're able to better catch the trail, better catch the scent. You're already standing by one of the alleys. You look further down, and you can see there's another tuft of one of the feathers. You can see there's another piece of cloak, small, ripped off, and you're able to continue moving forward in that direction. The main issue here, not that you had lost the footprints itself, but and correct me if I'm wrong here, you could still see what was up, but at a certain point, you couldn't let those hounds show you up, so maybe you took a small incorrect turn.
Maybe.
And the hounds were just arguing with you.
Oh, well, rude. They should, yeah.
You continue on. Once this pissing contest is over, you all come back to the
Nim won.
area. Oh,
Just to be clear.
100%.
Yes.
Where I earlier described there was a small fountain, a small little quad area further down. It looks like they had come running straight through here. And it looks like they would have attempted to dash through the fountain, almost as if there was an idea or a plan that maybe they're going to send hounds or some other type of tracking bees to move through here. You've also already figured out the feathers. You've also already figured out the cloak. You've also have access to the footprints. It takes you the better part of 35, 40-ish minutes until you make your way to what looks like a derelict warehouse. And on the exterior of this warehouse, you see that it looks to be boarded up, and there are signs for a local real estate mogul by the name of Lazav Rahelis.
Oh,
this asshole.
And it says,
I've never met this man.
It says, I'll meet outside, will build to suit.
Slime hands.
Does it say his name?
Oh yeah, it says, contact Lazav Rahelis, closer of deals and purveyor of fine goods.
Wasn't that the man that Conath kept going on about?
Yeah, I know this guy. I sold him a book.
Not a good guy?
Didn't seem like it, no.
He was in a real tiff with that gnome back at Oddballs.
Yeah, there's certainly some story there. You know, I'm an incorrigible gossip. So I'll find out what it is.
The hounds heel. Looks like they seem to be directing, pointing, signing to this specific warehouse. You cannot see footprints, thank you. You cannot see footprints within 60 feet of the actual building itself. The last connection that you all have, it looks like there's a tuft of feathers over near one of the adjacent buildings that shares a wall. And then running along near one of the windows, you would see that there appears to be another small area of cloak. But the windows are barred and boarded, but it looks like the cloak is stuck between some of the wood, some of the paneling that is boarded up, almost like something that would be capable of slipping through a 1 millimeter gap squeezed through here.
I'm going to direct the hounds and their handlers to set up a perimeter around the warehouse just in case.
As you command, Master Slayer, we will make it done.
Just to bring up maybe a little bit of caution that I didn't use in the basement. Is there any chance we're walking into a trap right now? I mean, a professional thief leaving feathers behind.
Almost
we were
certainly.
So quiet getting here.
Yeah.
Somebody from like 30 feet away. No, you weren't. There were 2 wagons that just pulled up to this warehouse.
Sarcasm.
Enoch pops his head out of the wagon.
Silence!
Icarus, are we here?
I believe so.
Well, I was busy while we were on the way here, and he points to the repaired hole in the floor of the wagon.
Is it like reinforced now?
Why is the mending spell?
Wow, that was very efficient.
If you had some weapons grade metal, you really could have done something cool.
You see a small group of people that appear to be bringing metal
Quite impressive.
about a street away, heading towards the keep.
Dismount. Re-equip
Wow.
Kennedy.
Well, so now you've got a fancy wagon, huh? Love that.
It was carpeted before, and now there's still a smolder area where there is no carpet, but you were able to repair like the actual base itself.
I want to keep it like that. A reminder of just because things are broken, they can't be fixed. Thank you, Enoch.
Well, that's good because I don't.
For the record, I have Kennedy that way, so my back is watched.
What are we going to do about
I kind of like him this way, don't you think?
Kennedy, you can hear them talking about it.
I mean, actually,
It's docile.
Kennedy has been really helpful.
Yes, absolutely.
Everything we've done. So
You know I can
maybe-
hear you, right?
Kennedy, I'm saying that you're helpful.
Talk to my face. I was going to turn around.
And I'm walking to the doors of the warehouse.
Silas is walking towards the warehouse. You were all behind Silas. You can see Kennedy's face.
Silas, since you are seemingly quite proficient at tracking, would you like me to carry Kennedy?
Sure.
I can keep him
Please
safe.
don't
I
kill
like
me.
Kennedy, if it's all right with you.
Is that in character?
The please don't throw me.
Said please. So I stop. Well, come on.
I pick him up and I very, very gently put him on my shoulder.
Kennedy, can you not walk?
I'm real tired right now, and I could use some rest.
Do you want a berry?
Sure. I don't. Yeah.
Here's a berry.
Nim, can you hand that to me?
You have to feed Kennedy.
Baby bird style.
Like a grape.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of healing, I'm going to roll my
Feed
last hit
goddamn
dice.
berry to me.
Just going to get some, just in case.
Yeah. You're just investigating.
Oh, that's hilarious. I got a 1.
No, no.
It's a D12.
Silas, as you walk up to the door, everything is barred and sealed and boarded up. In order to get inside, you all would either have to find something that you cannot currently see, or just rip the planks and the boards off. That is also a very viable option. Were you going to say something then?
Oh, just as I was feeding Kennedy, I wanted to pop into our group channel and just be like,
Hello.
Lady Ari, hello.
Our Discord.
Our Discord.
Subchat.
We have tracked the culprit to their lair. We'll be in touch soon. Don't worry. Kennedy just needs like a little itty bitty nap. But
Don't tell her that.
oh, sorry, Kennedy. But we'll keep you updated.
Now, you all can't.
Eat the berry.
Yeah, we can't hear that.
this. You all can't hear this. But what you can see is that Nim feeds Kennedy, and then all of a sudden just goes.
I just
for a couple of seconds.
Just like a
look
bird.
at you and like,
I think she's his mother bird.
these people are crazy. I'm going to die.
Silas,
Hey, Enoch.
would you like me to remove the barrier to our entry?
How are we going to catch
Yeah.
this person?
Oh,
Yes.
that's a great question.
Yeah. Have you got an idea? I'll hear it.
All right, so I move Kennedy over to the other shoulder, and I just grab and start ripping. I'm gonna engage my armored magical strength.
Okay.
So my climbing claws dig into the wood and grip, and you see like sort of like it looks. I don't have muscles, but you sort of see like some of the like artificial tendons and things like that start to like get larger.
Yeah.
And rip back.
No roll needed. You burn use of your magical armor, You go through. It also looks
Constant
like
surprises.
anyone with a relatively high strength probably could have done this. Looks like people just kind of threw it simply. Maybe Lazar or Hellas himself did it. Wasn't good craftsmanship. You rip this off. You can get into the main doors. And the main doors, it takes a little bit of effort and work because they are large double doors that you could fit a carriage inside. This is a large warehouse for transmitting goods and services. Not side by side, but you could bring them in if you wanted to. In your party line, as you had finished feeding Kennedy and before these doors had been ripped open, you would eventually get a response. The first time there's been a pause. Probably about 30, 40 seconds later. Thank you. Any help you can provide would be of great assistance. I am quite tied up at the moment.
Oh no.
Doing?
You say that?
Silly humans with their human emotions.
It's been 7 years, guys.
And it's been 6 minutes.
In your head, collectively in your party line, you would hear the response almost immediately. It seems this is more complicated than anticipated, and if the noble houses are to be involved, I must do my due diligence and the research. Please, inform me as soon as you find anything of note. I will do the same.
Oh, did we mention that it seems like there's whole crest of House Liren in the warehouse visible? Lazar Hella seems like he's involved. Just for your research. Okay. Bye.
Click.
Continue. You try to hang up. You can't. It's her line.
She pays the bills.
She pays the bills, yeah.
We're all just watching him just twitching again.
Don't worry, my eyes are still blood red.
In your head, collectively, both of you would hear, interesting. If you can find anything that directly connects a member of the high houses to this thief, please bring it to me.
Of course.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'm
Rip.
I say that out loud.
I can use some magic to trap them. I'm assuming whatever item they're using, it's going to run out eventually. So we just got to keep following. Then we
You can
capture
trap them with magic.
You open the doors, and they can swing open once the wood is removed. And inside, you see what looks to be it doesn't look like it's actively utilized. You can see cobwebs. It seems like it hasn't been actively visited or utilized for probably several months, at least. Pinpointing that would definitely require some investigating. At this point, you all are kind of at the door. Maybe you start to walk in. Before I describe any more, people and individuals are moving in. The perimeter has been set. We are leaving the wagons outside, ?
Yes, I'm leaving it outside and I'm unhitching Miza.
And bringing Miza in, or just leaving her on?
Leaving, I'm going to say, you stay here, Miza. You've done enough today. I'll take this one.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to go in, I'm going to pull out my shield.
The unattended horses,
yes.
I want to, take the, bit and bridle, and I want to, attach one of the front legs and back legs together.
Okay.
I instruct Alvin to watch the carts and let me know what our new allies are up to when we get back.
As you command, my lord, I will do as you say. Right. And he bows.
And Alvin, make sure you watch Miza as well.
And he looks over to Icarus.
Yes.
Huh? Sorry. What?
Sorry, we were talking.
Oh, I was asking Alvin to watch Miza as well.
Oh, yes, of course. Miza is one of us.
It shall be done. Thanks. As you all head inside, it's easier to see that there are stacks of crates, stacks of barrels. There's various goods shoved into the corner. It looks like at a certain point, maybe this was used as surplus armory. A couple of loose weapons can be found here as well. For the most part, I would say somewhere between 75 and 90% of the crates here all appear to have the marking, the insignia of House Liren. It doesn't look like much effort has been put to cover them up or to hide this. You can see that off in the distance, there looks like there's a almost like an overseer's or a management's back office, which has some glass so they can see the warehouse while being in the back office. That door is currently shut. Don't know if it's locked or not. You can see that there is a second level, which not so much being like a ceiling or a floor here, there is a second level of like raised walkways and planks. Individuals could be up there. Looks like there's some like crane systems that you can maybe use chains and pulleys to move the chains and pulleys around this location to pull and lift boxes up and off of crates and cargo wagons, things like that, right? In the center of the room, there appears to be a small stuffed animal.
Oh no.
It looks like it is ape-like, and it has 2 small silver discs. And it's probably not much more than, it's like a little bit less than a foot. It's very much a stuffed animal. It has 2 small silver discs. You call them symbols. And then between the symbols, it looks like there is a small scroll.
Silas,
Yes.
if you will hold my hand, I will have Tulu look around.
Hold hand.
All right, I sent Tulu to fly around.
Okay, give me an active perception check.
Enoch steps on a piece of debris.
Sure.
Makes that sound.
Thank you. That's the RP that I'm talking
Little
about.
ASMR.
Perception is wisdom.
Correct. You all are inside at this point. You're all kind of glancing around, looking around. I've described most of the things, but if anybody wants to make an active perception or active investigation, tell me what you're looking for. You'll get different things for different roles.
I was wondering, with the spell that I have up, is it only once I've like clocked in to that like particular time?
You have to dial it in as you're going. I will say your knowledge of the spell is masterful enough that you've been able to dial it and move it as you've been progressing in time.
So I'm wondering if now that I'm here, if I can spin that dial and see the footsteps move like for the past 24 hours, just like for the past 24 hours, see if there's been any comings and goings through the warehouse.
There has.
Interesting.
You would see that it appears there's probably about a dozen footprints that have come in and out of this location. It looks like they're coming downstairs from the upper level. They're not going through any main doors on the ground level. And then it appears like they're walking straight through a wall towards the back of the warehouse.
And they're all individual. They're all unique footprints. It's not
about 12 unique sets.
Wonderful. Not the same person, just
correct.
Okay.
As you are in this space, Nim, I will let you know. Your eyes begin to, like you've got like a number of floaters going across, and you're almost like your vision is blurring for a second, and you're seeing multiple, first it's 24, then 48 sets of footprints. It seems like something is disrupting whatever magic you currently have up in this space.
Uh-oh.
Do you see anything?
A 21.
Tulu with a 21. Tulu looks around with their bird eyes, and they see everything I've already described. They find some unique, specific disturbances that they like hone in on. Because you're looking through Tulu's eyes, but I also like to imagine familiar shared sense is like they give you focused, enhanced clips of like, oh, I saw this. Just take a screenshot, send it to you. So you see there's some areas that have been intentionally disrupted, like footprints, things that Nam would have also been looking at. Tulu would have been able to see like, oh, this dust has been unsettled recently. Focus in, show you that. It looks like that the door that I said was like shut, it's a broken door. It looks like the room to the management's office is completely open. You would also be able to see through Tulu focusing in on some of the House Lyran crates. The House Lyran crates look much older. They've been here possibly for years. There are new crates that have been added recently that do not bear the insignia of House Lyran.
Do they bear no insignia?
Intentionally no insignia.
All right. I'm
They
saying
look
all
like-
of this aloud to Silas.
Specifically,
quietly.
like they've recently been resealed. As in you can see like fresh wood mark. Something has been hit with a mallet recently.
I think that maybe this one artifact is not the only thing that has been stolen.
I'm keeping one eye on that monkey while I'm kind of circling around, but shield between me and monkey because I don't trust it.
Okay. The scroll remains, the monkey remains.
I want to kind of peek into. I want to try and peek into one of the House Lyran crates.
Okay. How do you do that?
Is there any of them that seem open? Or?
No, great question. To your knowledge, and from what you're cursory glancing without any other rolls, all the House Lyran ones look like they're sealed. They all look like they are finely sealed. Isn't a correct way to say this. Great care has been taken in sealing the House Lyran crates. Great care.
Okay, got it.
In such that it's not just like nails atop crates. It almost looks like they have like iron fittings at the corners as well.
Okay, wow, iron fittings. Oh, wow.
I'm not saying you can't open them. Maybe help from somebody else or a crowbar.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of maybe kind of shake it, move it, see what I can like hear in there.
Are you attempting to gain access to one of these crates?
No, I'm just shaking it like a present, seeing what's in it.
A what?
A gift. You ever get a gift in a box?
Wouldn't you want to not shatter the contents of the box?
That,
Someone was giving you a present.
That's why you always shake it gently at first in case it's glass, but if you don't hear any glass, shake away.
It sounds like it's finely packed. There's some type of stuffing or straw, something in here that prevents it from rattling free. You can feel something of weight shaking and stirring in there, but it is packed quite well to prevent any type of damage or disruption. It's not like us.
So, Earless, you share some of that information, and equally quiet in the whisper, I say, "Do you mind if I take a look?"
Well, I don't know how you can do that, but I don't mind.
And I will use Gaze of Two Minds.
Oh, cool.
Since you are a willing humanoid, I will get to perceive through your senses for a turn.
Nice.
What?
So I believe that Daisy changed into Tulu.
The drive, the desire for me just to put you in a pitch black viewing room is high, but that's not cool. You see through Tulu.
Oh, this is the best part right here, where you see the new crates.
I want to not be looking for like any sort of general disturbances. I am specifically looking for things that I would do if I was being followed, things that I would do to try to cover up my own trail.
I was going to ask for investigation instead of perception because I want something from like the intelligence side of this. Like we're doing our deductive reasoning, we're figuring out what this is. But I think it's such a good question that we'll just let it ride here. First things first, if I was trying to put some type of space between me and my pursuers, which you have familiar knowledge of, I would put some type of anomaly, some type of object, some type of red herring in the center of a room to direct their attention elsewhere. I would make it as strange as I possibly could.
You want questions to be asked. You want time to be spent.
I want people to be like, why? But maybe I'm going to check it out because I'm just so curious. That would be the first thing that comes to your mind as you see the ape with symbols.
Exactly why I've completely ignored it.
Then you would also probably go through the next level of this. People would expect this is either the final destination or an intentional. Corey sometimes will go to a location and then use that to disrupt the path, disrupt the senses of whoever the pursuers are, and then go somewhere else. But that doesn't make sense based on what you saw. They seem quite flustered whenever they destroyed your remote viewer. More than likely, this is their final location, and they haven't had much time to do anything else besides, hopefully, the red herring in the center of the room.
May I go investigate the red herring in the center of the room?
Someone
I will take a moment to think, so we don't waste any time doing it. Time stops. I just saunter up, pick up the scroll.
Okay. You pick up the scroll. You open it up.
Yep.
It says the following. It says, as you open and read it, in common, "Thanks for the exercise today. It was nice to feel the wind upon my face after so many days pretending to be a servant in that stuffy manner. Also, thanks for the boots. They're surprisingly comfortable, just my size, and so well broken in. Not to mention remarkably stylish. As for the continuance of our relationship, that is simply an impossibility. My job here is completed, and as soon as I deliver the goods to the freaks who hired me, I should have enough coin to finally get off this continent for good. It was fun, but let's not make this a thing. Signed, Millie. And then there's a lipstick kiss.
Ew.
Well, that's a horrible way to preserve your anonymity.
Nobody saw that.
Say it a few more times.
Anonymity. Anemone. See anemone.
As you're up closer to it, you would pull the scroll off. And you would, as you pull the scroll off, you would see that there is a, it looks like a necklace. Somebody's put some type of little like cord over this, and there's another little like tag that's got some writing on it around its neck.
Ooh, what'd you find? What's it say?
What is it?
Yeah.
What does it say?
And as you look at that, it says, they told me they don't like noise. I hope you stopped it before and you aren't able to finish reading it. As it has finally come to you, it begins to clang, 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 clang.
Well, shit.
And you hear several of the crates begin to shake, specifically the crates that are not labeled or listed as House Lyran, as they jump around and shake back and forth. And I'm going to give you all an opportunity. A deal. I have on my sheet here in front of me how many things awaken. I'll let you all choose to roll a die. Your number could be higher than what my number is. Your number could be lower than what my number is.
Let's play it.
Yeah, we should really think, yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, let's carefully wait. Yeah, no, let's go.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's my D4.
I need someone to roll a D6.
I would like this to be my die.
One die, one person.
D6.
Who's feeling lucky, guys?
I've been rolling really
well, you did it, so
Oh, wait,
I think
who's been feeling unlucky, actually? Who's been rolling
Me.
low?
Yeah, I think I think that's on Icarus.
3.
Okay.
Some of the average.
All right. As you say, oh no, 4 of the crates erupt. And you can see that it looks like they have very similar cocoons that you would see raining down from the sky. The only issue is 3 of them look very similar to what you all have already experienced. As the crate shoots out, you see they begin to pulsate and throb. A 4th crate opens up. It was about twice the size of the other crates. And you can see that the cocoon within it is also about twice the size of the other ones. And the same Icarus fluid begins to melt away. Tip of the hat, sir. And you see 3 dark seed minions, as well as 1 hulking monstrosity, some dark seed brute. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
As I'm facing the other direction, what's happening?
Kennedy, did he steal your boots? Or she?
Damn it!
And we'll be right back after we get this set up. Stay tuned. right, everyone, we are back, and we're going to figure out exactly what is going on inside this warehouse. Let's get those initiatives. Who was higher than 20?
21.
21. You got the higher decks.
Yes.
Boom. Boom. 15, 20?
17.
15. Okay. 10, 15?
10.
But it's a solid 10. It's a happy 10.
No.
5'10 range.
9.
Beautiful. That's everybody?
Oh,
Ina.
what do you got? 11, sorry.
11. Okay, beautiful. Let me fix that then. Ooh, okay, sweet. Thank you so much. Adding in
notes.
Yeah. Yeah, were you?
As you
Is the note, don't touch the fucking monkey? Maybe we should have had that earlier.
We'll get shirts made afterwards for you in game, not in real life. As you hear Icarus go, oh no, clang, 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 as the symbols come together. There was a rattling, there was a shaking, there was a bouncing, a pop, a
shift.
rumble, and everyone shifts their pants as the crates open up and you see the cocoons. 3 of the dark seed minions begin to melt out of this fluid that pools about them in a 5-foot circle in every direction. Slowly, about maybe 3, 4, 5 seconds afterwards, you hear a rippling. And then there's almost this pulsating wave of air, energy in this space. As, for the first time, you would see dark seed brutes. It looks like it is still forming. It looks like some of the other fluid from the dark seed minions begins to form droplets and make its way across the floor closer towards the brutes as it finishes manifesting. And at the top of the order, we have Kennedy, followed by Icarus, followed by Silas.
Great.
Kennedy, what would you like to do as you are over Enoch's body?
I'm going to keep my composure because I have poker face. And in my head, I'm just going to be like, hey, Patricia, I know you're working real hard right now, and I really appreciate that. How's that going? How can I stand? Can I shoot? Just asking because I'm kind of in a dangerous situation right now.
Young master, I would be more than happy to re-up your dose, which will temporarily provide you the ability to stand.
What?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
You would then hear this small pulsing. It sounds almost like in any spaceship movie, somebody's hit the wrong button, and you would hear Patricia respond, "Young master, it would appear that we have activated my safety protocols. I am required to ask, are you sure about that?"
Oh no.
That's the DM.
It's Patricia. The real DM.
Patricia, what does that do again?
Young master, you will temporarily be able to utilize all of your senses and all faculties of mobility. However, there will be an additional crash.
I'm weighing the destruction before me. Yep, go ahead and do it. Oh, God.
We're playing stupid games. We're gonna win stupid prizes here on the Shifting Realms.
Just to make it clear, I'm going to ask you a question, and then you're going to confirm that we're on the same page.
It's a good
Do you
tagline.
remember what the drawback was for the first dose?
Isn't it 2 points of exhaustion?
It's 2 levels of exhaustion.
So does this mean it's 4?
It will become 4 after you crash.
Ooh, and just
If
to
you make
remind
it that
viewers
far.
at home, 4 levels means that you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
So reading
And incontinence.
disadvantage disadvantage on ability checks. Your speed then becomes half to 2. Then you have disadvantage on attacks and saving throws. Then you also have your hit point maximum reduced to half. At 5, your speed is truly reduced to 0. That would put you in like a catatonic state. And then at 6, you are just dead. There is no save. There is nothing beyond this. You are just dead.
But you're not in a position to talk any more trash after that. That's all I heard.
Hey.
You will be for this encounter. I only require 1 confirmation. I have heard you say yes. Do you agree?
I think if anybody's looking at him, his face looks very like shit. How long will it last for? How long I got?
Because you recently took a previous dose, this one will last twice as long.
Oh, fuck yeah, do it.
Consequences marginally later. Let's do this.
On your shoulder, Enoch, you would just feel vibrating. As Kennedy like lifts up just a smidge bit, and then it becomes rigid all of a sudden.
With my passive perception, Do I notice that happen again?
I will say probably not, only because multiple monsters have just jumped out of crates and you're just coming out of Tulu's senses.
Fair.
Kennedy, you have full control of your senses.
Great.
Your passives are again increased by 5.
Great.
You have an additional 15 feet of movement. Okay. You are feeling great.
I feel great. Do drugs.
You feel amazing. Astronomical, in fact. And it is your turn. That was a free action.
Sweet.
Wow.
I'm gonna pat Enoch on the shoulder.
Pupils.
It's just one pupil.
Oh my god.
Listen, Enoch. Shit's about to happen, and by that I mean I might die after this. And then I'm just gonna turn.
So upset.
Which fella is closest to me?
Well, you previously had been over there by Enoch and the Steel Defender. You are still there currently. This one is probably closest to you because what you cannot see quite well is that there's like a wall here, right? So you have to walk forward to be able to see this third one over here. The one dead center closest to Icarus and their ape toy is definitely probably the easiest one closest one to you.
I'm gonna take out my pistol.
Okay.
My very shitty pistol. And I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, make your attack roll.
BSB for short.
19.
Hits.
All right, guys, look at this massive damage I'm about to do. 3 points.
Aren't you glad you're gonna almost die for that?
It goes.
All right, beautiful. You shoot the one there.
Sounds like a pneumatic gun.
Just shift into a different character.
Do 3 points of damage to it. You would watch
as all the rubber bands
a little
fire.
bit of the same, like the body of it, the fluid that is making up and building it, bringing it into this corporeal form, sloughs off. And you see that it continues to build and make its way towards this hulking brute. But you've done 3 points of damage. Anything else you'd like to do?
Wow. What is the best vantage point where no one can see me for no specific reason?
That would be really tough for you to get somewhere currently. If you wanted to find somewhere that was, you would have to get up really upstairs or behind some crates. If you were to run in and make it back behind, off our screen, off camera, a little bit behind these, maybe make it over to where you would see Tulu and Jabanu go, and maybe hunker down behind some of the barrels over here. The stairs leading up kind of come up and off this direction. You could try to get up to the second level where you could look down. There's no ceiling here. There's no ceiling here.
Oh,
It's okay.
Okay, cool.
I want to head. I'll head towards the barrels.
Okay.
The barrels.
Barrels!
And currently you have 45 feet of movement.
Sweet.
So you head on over 5, 10, 15, 20,
So they keep the
Kennedy?
backup monkeys.
45 will get you over there as you race across there. You all, and this is something that you all be easily able to see, is night and day. Night and day. Kennedy has just a second wind, is putting it lightly, as Kennedy makes it at borderline breakneck speed across the way. A tip of the hat as you pass.
Wow.
Well, I passed Silas and I just tipped my hat.
Didn't need to ask.
Do you think Kennedy's done this before?
Yes.
Kennedy! Was he faking it so Enoch would carry him? Oh, why didn't I think of that?
All right, end of your turn. We are now going to Icarus, followed by Silas, followed by me. Icarus, what would you like to do?
Icarus looks at the situation around him and goes, "Yeah, your impatience has done you again, Icarus. All right, well,
Still clapping.
we'll pause time. And we go. Looking at these guys, I would like to make an intelligence check. If I could remember, or I want to see if these guys would be affected by psychic damage. Is that something I can discern from the creature type they are?
So that's a challenging one. So you said intelligence, survival might be appropriate as well. Recalling information, if you had seen something do psychic damage in the past, would be a good history check. But I don't know if you've seen anything affect these creatures with psychic damage in the past. So I'll allow Arcana.
Okay.
As you're pulling at threads and trying to put this together.
Natural 20.
Okay.
That's just a rope.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, exactly. With a natural 20, there's a couple of things that you were able to put together for this. More likely than not, they can be affected by some type of psychic damage, psychic power. And here's how you get that connection, right? Because natural 20s are important, but they're not magical. You have seen some strange hive mind connection between the minions and the previous one that wielded an orb. And now you've seen that there's these droplets that seem to be connecting and moving towards this hulking brute. There seems to be some type of connection between the entities, which means that there's some type of psychic link. That means one of two things. It means that they are possibly immune to psychic damage, but if you can break through whatever defenses they have, it might be able to affect all of them.
I see. Good enough. What I'm going to do then is, with my action, targeting the brute, I am going to cast Mind Whip, and I'm going to Sculpt Spell. Okay. So, in this time freeze, you see he puts fingers to his head, and just like his blue eye where the mask is just goes bloodshot, and just actually, because nobody else can really see it, it goes lilac. And I'm just looking straight at this guy, and I'm sculpting the spell from Psychic into Radiant. Oh. And it'll only target him, but he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Amazing. It's a wonderful idea. You watch as this is time saved and paused here, and you begin to manifest this, and it cricks its neck and looks directly at you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I just got no you'd.
DC is 12.
Am I proficient? I am.
Yay!
I forgot I have a -1. I fail. Oh, 9.
And you watch as time is still paused. Nothing is moving. Nothing is changing here. But as it cricks its neck, it almost seems like something ambient has changed in this space. And as you direct your attention and your spell attack towards it, you realize that it didn't move. Where you thought it was at that point in time when you had paused it was incorrect. This was time catching up to where it actually is, and you've targeted something that's not currently there. Mechanically, you're able to now see that it looks like it has this holographic foam area around it. And it seems like it is manifesting into multiple spaces at the same time.
Poop. So it's unaffected?
Yes, it was not targeted.
Okay. Well, I'm out of things I can do.
You learned a lot.
Burnt a spell slot. When I come back to, I will go, it's moving! it's illusions.
You scream that it's illusions, it's moving, it's illusions. And you watch as the droplets that were then gathering and collecting on there begin to go up into other locations. And you all can see that there appear to be about 6 inches coming off of the body of this thing that appears to cast some type of dim light or shadow. It seems to be simultaneously taking up more space than it should, but also maybe it's not an actual entity or body in the entirety of that space.
I'm gonna move 30 feet back towards Tulu.
Okay, you were out of range there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 will get you right by Tulu. 30 will get you a little bit further away, closer to the office. Okay, beautiful. All right,
that's my turn.
Icarus, Silas, followed by me.
I'm going to turn to the direction I saw Kennedy run, and I'm going to say to Earless, you should get in there. Kennedy, the thief's gonna try to run. And I will take... how far am I from the Hulk and this gooplet in between?
The Hulk and the gooplet.
Yes.
You are 5, 10, 15 away from the gooplet, and then 20, 25, 30, even on a direct path, will get you in combat range with the brute. Taking that path specifically would put you into like the threatened area if you were to move in and out of the gooplet range.
So as I'm walking towards Gooplet B, I will use predator senses on the Hulk, the big.
Okay. Beautiful.
So if it's not hidden from divination magic, once again, I want to learn about damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities and what they are.
Amazing. Sweet. So this is what you learn. As you are making your way up there, sizing your prey, sizing your enemy up here, you would see that it is immune to poison and necrotic damage.
Oh.
It is also immune to the poison condition, the frightened condition, and the charmed condition. It doesn't have any additional resistances, but I will offer one other thing in there for free. That ability that I've described so far, it looks like it is somehow resonating as you are making your way up and you're looking at this entity. There are areas of dim light here because there are crates and barrels and there are shadows. It's getting later in the day that are being cast in here. That same humming glow that seems to be surrounding it looks like it is manifesting in several pockets of shadow here in this warehouse. Almost like there is some type of connecting point between all of them.
Where's the closest of those other points?
They all seem to be close to the other crates or some of the other areas. So there would definitely be one right about here. There'd be one over here about to where Nim is. There's another one kind of off screen a little bit closer to where the other gooplets are at. There's a very small one that looks like it is over where by Kennedy is. And that's mainly because there's the office over here and the overhang comes down over here. So it casts a little bit more shadow where Icarus and Kennedy are.
I'd like to move to the one that's by those crates right there.
Center?
Yes.
Beautiful. And say ounce of the threatened area and come into that space right there. Is that fine?
I want to go into the threatened area. Yeah, I want to get as close as possible. I want to be standing in it if I can.
In the goop?
Yeah, soon.
He's not goop. It's not goop per se. It almost seems more like as Silas walks into this area that's definitely not goop. It looks more like this is a deep cut. Remember whenever malls were a thing, and then sometimes they would have those like cyclone chambers that you would like pay money to stand in, and then like it would just blow a really fast wind, and somehow that was entertainment for us. Right?
Yes, I remember that.
Thank you for vindicating me here all. As Silas steps into this area, this 5x5 space, you would watch as hair begins to lift up. And you would see that there is this faint shimmer, this faint glow. It almost looks like there are two images of Silas splitting. Like there is the Silas that you recognize and almost this negative image of Silas sharing that space. Anything you'd like to do there?
I'm going to take my action and I'm going to swing at our smaller friend there.
B, I think you named him.
Gooplet B, as I'm going to grab the longsword I have with both hands and take a swing.
Yeah.
For a 22 to hit.
Hits.
And that will deal 9 slashing damage.
Ooh. You watch as you do 9 points of slashing damage to Gooplet B, and a large amount of whatever that fluid, whatever is building this up, sloughs off to the ground. And rather than going towards the brute, it comes towards you. And it begins to lift up into that cyclonic air that I've described and then disappears. Anything else you'd like to do? Everything's a puzzle, friends.
No.
So is it still here in front of me?
Correct. It's still alive.
Okay. No, that'll be it.
Okay, beautiful. That was you. Now it is my turn. We're going to go through our minions first, everyone. Let's go through and do a little bit of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 will get us up here to where Enoch currently is. The one that you are attacking, Silas, is going to maintain here with you. The one that is over here is able to see Jabanu first and sooner, so it's going to move that direction. Very simplistic in the way that they make decisions. Enoch, we're going to make our attack at you first. First one comes in at a 21. Does that hit?
So the Steel Defender reaches in and uses its deflect attack feature. So cool. Please roll that again.
Do not touch my father. Which is now going to change it to a 15.
Then that misses.
What does it look like?
So the Steel Defender, it has like its front appendages are covered in like shield, like shields.
They're big and flat.
I was trying to be more poetic, and then it was like, whoop. It just reaches up and imposes its shield arm in between me and the gooplet.
Gooplet A.
Gooplet A.
Okay.
Gooplet A.
Beautiful. You watch, and it looks like it begins to almost like as it is blocked by the shield that your defender produces. It looks like as it touches you, remember, they manifest these weapons. They're facsimiles of what weapons they think should be used in some type of combat. And it just dissolves. And it looks like it changes from whatever scimitar it was into some type of dagger. As it's like rotating, that didn't work. I must find the next thing. Moving on to the next one, which we're going to make its attack versus you, Silas, coming in at an 18.
18 will hit.
18 will hit. You're going to take. You're going to take 4 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a DC 10 con saving throw, please.
I succeed.
Beautiful. You would feel that it seems like some of the, again, it's cutting you with this facsimile of a weapon, and it seems like some of that fluid is attempting to get inside of it. And it begins to burn, and you're able to notice this, wipe it off before anything happens, shirking away. The final attack coming in to you, Jabanu, that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I'm too busy shaking the crate.
What's in this
What the heck?
You're going to take 3 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a
I'll do it.
DC 10 con save.
Ooh, that's 14.
14 will make it. Beautiful. Moving on now over to our friend, your friend and mine, the Brutes. The Brutes is quite literally going to do exactly what it is intended to do. And it is going to juggernaut through the barrels, and it's going to attempt to just blast them forward, knocking you prone. I want a strength saving throw from you, Silas.
Cool. My weakness.
I know.
15.
15 is enough. You get pushed forward 5 feet. It is forced movement, so no attack of opportunity. These crates go flying off in this direction over here. Off, apparently through the wall, apparently.
Yeah.
And it continues moving forward.
Oh my gosh.
My arm.
Is there something behind me?
And this monstrous creature, this monstrous brute, is then going to first come down, and this is going to be specifically, oh my goodness, for both Nim and Silas. I need another strength saving throw as it brings its hands together, and again, makes this facsimile of this giant warhammer, and is going to strike the ground directly between you two. The DC is 14.
Cool. And it's a strength
saving throw.
Nice. Yes.
You're probably really good at those.
I'm so good at those. Okay, wait.
What'd you get, Silas?
A 13.
13 will not succeed.
Wait, I also got a 13.
Will not succeed. Both.
Well, at least I don't look bad.
If you all being outside of the splash area damage, like you're at like a Gallagher show, you would watch as that fluid splashes out, and there is the sonic force wave that pushes them back, not really mechanically, but you feel it hit you in the chest.
Ow.
And you're going to take 13 points of necrotic damage each.
Oh,
Okay.
poop.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
And for those of you that saved, you're not pushed, but in your space, you are knocked prone. So Nim, you're kind of pushed up against these crates and these barrels. Silas, you are prone directly there where these are.
Is this a melee attack?
It is, by definition, it is not a melee attack because it slams the ground, and it was the force energy blast that came out from it with the necrotic pulse.
Okay.
Okay.
And how much necrotic was that again?
I think I said 13.
Yep, 13. Yeah.
To be honest. Okay, amazing. Yes, and that's going to be it for my turn. And now we have Nim, followed by Enoch, followed by Jubani.
All right.
It's bad, guys.
Yeah, it's not looking like great.
So does this thing have eyes?
How much blood?
Why am I so nervous by that question?
I don't know. Why are you?
It does have eyes.
Yeah.
It has a spot that looks like what it believes eyes should.
Okay. Good for it. So would it be possible to make eye contact?
Yeah, you think so.
Okay, wonderful. I would like to
Stand up a little straight.
And I'm within 30 feet, because, right? Yeah.
You are. Yeah, you have your movement to
great.
stand up.
And then I would like to,
just like wolf whistle and try and get it to look me in the eyes.
It doesn't have to turn its head. the area on the side of its head. Some of you would be able to look in the front. The eyes would disappear from the front, and they would disappear out the side, now looking at you.
Oh, hello, sweetheart. And I'm going to cast Serpent Stare. Ooh. So I would like a charisma saving throw.
I do not think that a 4 on the die is going to get me there.
Nope. So, I meet the gaze of a living creature and cause it to halt in place, fixed by my stare. The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw, rats, or else it cannot take any actions or move on its turn, nor can it take reactions.
Anywhere in that description of the spell does it use the word charm?
No. While you concentrate on the spell, you cannot take actions on your turn, though you still can move or take bonus actions and reactions. The entranced creature...
That's pretty damn close.
Out there on a loophole, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, actually, it's not a charm condition. It's an entrance. Like a necrotic pulse from a giant hammer.
I think it works. I think it works. You have to sacrifice almost your entire turn in actions to do something. 100%.
Great.
Is there any other thing that turns it off, or deactivates it?
It has a chance to remake the save at the end of its turn.
At the end of its turn?
I believe so. Let me check.
Wow.
Succeeds. Wait. The entranced creature may attempt a new saving throw at the end of its turn every round, as well as any time it takes damage.
That's what I
there we go. Or is forced to make a saving throw from an effect other than the spell.
Amazing.
And
all
then
right. That's a very powerful ability. Well done.
Yeah.
That thing appears. The eyes that have disappeared and then reappeared looking directly at you seem to become these pools of void. And it is locked on you now. You have to maintain this, and I'm going to add some flavor to this, that you have to also keep your eyes open the entire time. So you all would just see Nan just like staring.
That's creepy.
Are the eyes still blood?
Still blood red.
Still blood red at this point.
Anything else you want to do?
No.
That's amazing. And now, Chelsea, keep your eyes open for the rest of this combat.
Are you serious?
No. Enoch, followed by Giovanni, and then back to the top of the order.
Okay, so first off, the Steel Defender blocks this blow from the Goopoid, and Enoch looks confused, surprised for a moment, then snaps back into action. Is there a sword in this room? Because you mentioned earlier that they're a weapon.
I'm holding one.
I did say that.
I said I'm holding one.
Well,
yeah, there are several. You see that good old Silas has got one. You can take that. I will also say that as you had made your way in, the next closest ones would probably be kind of, if you imagine there's almost like a weapon rack over here in this area near these crates, near these barrels. So if you were to leave and make your way around Dubois A, you'd be able to find some type of equipment.
All right, I look at the one that's next to me and look to the defender. Attack! And it's going to move around me into the threat range of that one, and it's going to use its force-empowered rend. It's a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, so it's 8.
8 points of force
damage.
8 points of force damage, yes. Beautiful. As this comes in with its force-powered rend, you watch as it fully separates for a moment, as it rends quite literally through this. And you can see that there are this almost like tendrils that begin to connect back over as it refills in that space.
Okay. And then the one that's engaging Jubanu, the compartment in my hip pops out, and the ancient pistol comes out.
What?
And I fire a bolt cast that one.
Wish I could see that.
It's remarkably dry and
I
dusty here.
can't. 16.
16 hits?
Yeah. Okay. 7.
7 points. 7 points on Goopwood C. Okay, amazing. Would you like to use any of your movement?
Then I am going to I'm going to move out of the range of the one that's next to me.
Okay.
And try to move over towards where I see the swords on the wall.
Take you the most direct path. 5, 10, 15, 20 will get you where you need to be. I'm going to go ahead and make my attack of opportunity against you. That is, it's a 14. I do not believe that hits. You make it over there. There appears to be some armaments kind of like on these racks, like I've said. Looks like there's some type of like battle hammer, some type of mace, a couple of like short swords and scimitars. It looks like there's like one like very brittle greatsword that like with a couple of strikes may snap in half at any moment, but it is probably the most impressive, both in its maybe poor craftsmanship, but also in the weight, the mass of it itself.
Which weapon looks like it's in the best?
Probably the mace.
Then I grab a mace.
Okay, grab it. You have it.
Okay.
You have a mace now.
All right, that's it.
Beautiful.
It's my turn.
Enoch, now it is Jabanu, followed by Kennedy.
No, me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm at the
There you
bottom.
go.
Yep.
Oh my god.
No turn for you.
It was just a sad face on my sheet.
It was a sad face I made.
Oh.
All right, Jabanu, you're up.
Hey, you're
All
like
right.
the start of next turn.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Time to get serious. Instead of pulling out my dervish, I'm going to pull out my quarterstaff.
What?
Oh yeah,
And-
stick.
Keeping that.
And I'm going to pull out my quarterstaff, and it is going to suddenly be covered in magical, multicolored, glowing symbols that look like moons as I cast Shillelagh.
Yeah.
All right. So as I pull it out and it starts glowing at the same time, and then I'm gonna like go for just like whip it around, and I'm also gonna use my Goat Rider feature to give myself advantage.
Yeah. Of course you are.
I'm gonna get this guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Advantage, you said?
Unbelievable.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh! So like a 12 or
12.
Wow.
You all
Yeah,
watch.
exactly a 12.
that crate
Pulls out
explodes.
The lights that you described light up this space. It looks glorious, my guy. And you just have it, and you just straight just whiff right over the top of this thing's head. Coming into the barrel of the crates next to you.
Can it bust one open?
It certainly can. Yes. It bust one open. And it looks like, it looks like inside, inside this one specifically, there must have been some like there's like vases that were full of some type of material. So the vases seem to have cracked.
Oh, they're urns.
And now there is some type of material pouring out.
Oh.
Grab them all.
No, great.
What?
Nothing.
But yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to take, holding up my shield and be like, ah, crap. Can I take a 5-foot step back?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
5-foot step.
Take a 5-foot step back. Do you have anything that prevents an attack of opportunity?
Are we not doing the 5-foot step? You know what? No, I don't.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of an older edition.
I am, aren't I? I forgot about that. You know what? No, I'm going to hold my ground. I'm going to be like, I'm going to get this
You take
guy.
a step back and you watch it. It goes, huh?
No, I'm like, yeah.
And then you step back. All right.
Yeah, no, I will do it. Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Every bone in my body hurts.
These are the same guys that we already fought. That caused a really big problem for one of my new friends. So I'm going to, some of my new friends. I'm going to move closer to where Silas told me to go. Back
Towards the office over here.
Yep, back towards the office.
Use your full movement.
I want to stay within 60 feet of the
25,
skirmish.
30 will get you right there. It's a big warehouse, but the area that is open and available down here, 60 foot, is pretty far. From you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, you can still reach Enoch.
Great. I will turn to Icarus and say, here, let me help you again. And I will hex you with ward, so you take 3 fewer damage.
Thank you.
Each time you're damaged. And for my bonus action, I don't have any spells or anything that I can do in a bonus action. But I would like to petition for some information, because you said that there were multiple areas that were like glowing, and I was coming out of Tulu's vision, and Tulu is up above.
Yes.
So he would have been able to see that. So I'm interested to know if there's any sort of pattern.
I will tell you. What is your passive, real quick?
I think it's 15.
It doesn't appear. It does not appear as if there is any type of pattern beyond what I've already described for Silas, as it seems like they manifested in areas or pockets of dim light.
Okay.
So it seems more so that they are connected to areas that are most shielded from the sun or the light coming in through the windows.
Okay.
That is the pattern.
Okay.
Which, I mean, you could extrapolate further that if this entire place were somehow to become dark, or if the place where the windows were to be covered, then that would be, the entirety of this place would have the same miasma. If you were to get rid of the shadows, the inverse would happen.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Anything else you want to do? You've moved. You've warded.
Nope.
Beautiful. Top of the order, we got Kennedy, followed by Icarus, followed by Silas.
That liquid. You said there was a liquid that came out of the box?
It wasn't a liquid. A material came out, yes, but it appears more chalky in nature.
Damn it! Never mind.
It's totally an
Well, hang on now. Is it still flammable?
Anything will burn with the correct intention.
That is so true, and that's what I'm
What
fighting
a
right now.
practiced answer.
Remember the fire triangle.
What is the fire triangle?
We don't have time. Look it up on your own, people.
Yeah.
Starts off as a square.
Yeah, we have magic.
I'm going to kind of look at like Aerolus and Icarus and see what they're focused on right now.
He's tweaking.
Yeah.
He's like over the corner.
I was like looking at the Hulk, but then like notice you're looking at me. And
you feel remarkably uncomfortable.
Why is he looking at us?
it looks like he's looking at everything.
I am. Everything's happening all at once. If things get weird, don't ask questions.
Oh yeah, if things get weird.
You've seen weird stuff, right?
Okay, Kennedy.
Thank you. And
They're staring down the brute right now in the direct background of what you all are like watching.
Just remember, Nim is weirder than I am, and I'm going to take the fishing.
Kennedy, rude.
I'm going to take the fishing pole off my back. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, this is a bad idea, this is a bad idea. And I'm going to flip the switch to where it's just the half. Half. I'm going to take out a...
It's just the half.
Oh,
just the half, don't worry about it. I'm gonna
Can we use the full thing?
a red fishing lure. I'm gonna load it.
How many of those do you have left?
I don't know, you didn't tell me!
Cool.
12.
Nope.
Tried.
Nice.
37.
Shit. And then I went to I went to light the brute on fire.
Shoot the brute.
Maybe.
Fishing. Go ahead. Make your attack roll.
Strange.
You all would watch as Kennedy puts a lure on the end of it. Looks like half of it begins to change. The two of you that are closest can probably see this. Kennedy holds the rod over there. There's a flipping of a switch, and there's a small pulse.
21.
Hits.
Great. Now I have a question for you here, good sir. Sure. I just want to double check. It says here on my sheet that a 19 and up is crit. Is that if I roll a 19?
19 on the dot.
Got it. Okay.
19 or 20 on the dot. Your crit range is extended.
Just wanted to make sure.
Correct.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I wanted. Sorry.
I need a few of those.
Ooh. 13.
13 points?
Yep.
13 points of fire damage. You all would watch as this thing that is staring down with Nim seems to just get pierced. And similarly to what at least Silas would have seen in the last fight, it looks like this hole begins to burn and cook from the inside this creature. And because it is taking damage, I'm going to go ahead and make my save.
Good. Yep. Yeah, you get that.
And 19 on the die.
No!
Definitely
I'm sorry.
break out of there.
That's okay. No, it was fine.
It is
It was
taking
good.
13
Is it
points of
over
fire
now?
damage.
Yeah.
And you would watch the
Can't
eyes
be
that
over.
were locked in onto you, Nim, disappear and looking directly at you, Kennedy.
I think it's coming for us.
Focus is in that direction. All right, anything else you want to do?
Erm.
You flip your switch back.
Yep, and I'm gonna sling it back over, and I'm going to start backing up.
As you end your turn, you feel like you can hear this weird skittering, and you look over to your left, and you can see that there is a beautiful line of ants moving up one of the beams. And you zoom in with your laser eagle focus, and you can count all of the hair on their legs for a brief moment, and then it comes back to.
Where am I?
All right, Icarus, you're up, followed by Silas, followed by me.
Dear me. Okay. First thing, bonus action. I want to survey the surroundings. Does it appear like light weakens them? That is what I'm looking for. Like the light of the fire, the light of the sun.
It doesn't seem like you would have seen at least one of them move through light.
Okay.
It doesn't appear that it weakens them. It appears that darkness just strengthens them.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Unfortunate. In that case, my apologies, Silas.
Help me.
I need a 20-foot cube.
Okay. Oh, where? Where do you want to place it?
Get as many enemies as I can in it with the brute, and avoid as many allies as I can.
You place right here, 5, 10, 15, and it's 20.
And I'm okay with getting your defender in it. Sorry, if I have to.
Let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Ain't no time.
Realistically, you can get boom, boom, and boom.
That works.
Place it right here with Silas kind of in the center.
That works.
Sorry, buddy.
Icarus is same blue eye, has the mask on it, and it does go lilac again for a more powerful spell. And
I see it.
Oh, that's great.
I get it.
As for those in there, Silas, you feel hear the gong of like a giant grandfather clock as chains out of his pocket watch shoot out from every angle in 20 feet as I cast web. And this will restrain them as it's just like time just. So everybody in there, get in slow. So everything in there needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Sorry, dexterity saving.
What's your DC?
That'll be a.
Does being prone do anything for that?
It makes you probably worse at it.
Yeah,
I believe.
Just asking.
My 15 or 16? 14.
14?
All right.
Okay.
I'll hit them.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can go here.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Fails.
Okay.
The next little minion over here.
Good boy.
It succeeds. Brute also succeeds. This one has failed. This one succeeded. This one succeeded.
That one failed too.
Okay.
You are just chained to the ground.
So this will be difficult terrain and
mother.
Lightly obscured, and every time.
Lightly obscured?
Yeah. Anytime a creature enters or starts to turn in the area, they fail to save.
You fuck.
Or if they fail to save, they'll be restrained. So restrained condition.
Amazing. Okay, very good. I have all the information that I need.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't
Anything
believe so. Nope, that is my turn. I'm gonna keep moving back.
I've done my part here.
Yeah, is there anything behind us?
Yeah, there appears to be an office of some kind. There is a door that will take you inside of it. You can see that there seems to be some type of reinforced glass where you could possibly be on the other side of it and still see what's happening.
Well, if it's a free action to open the door, I will. If not, I'll wait till next turn. Okay, I'll walk in.
Icarus is... I've done enough here. Goes into the manager's office. Would you like to lock the door behind you?
No.
If you need me, I'll be supervising in the supervisor's office.
You see that while you were in here, there appears to be a desk. There appear to be some scrolls, a couple of dossiers.
Maybe you should open the desk.
And it looks like
start filing
some
paperwork.
papers have recently been
Maybe get some
disturbed.
like some cookies.
There's lots of papers all over the ground in here as well.
Okay.
All right, that's your turn, Icarus. Silas, followed by me, followed by Nim.
Could you remind me what the restrained condition does for no reason?
It restrains you.
The restraint condition does restrain you.
That sounds like
not going to be able to move unless you break it.
I want to.
So could I not even move to attack?
It's an interesting. No, you certainly can do some things if you would like. If you would like to make an attempt to do something, do you want to get out of it or you just want to attack first off?
Oh, I'm not doing this. I'm asking what I can do.
Cool. So your speed is currently 0. All attacks are going to be coming in at you with advantage, and more so than that, if you have to make an additional dexterity saving throw, I believe you make that with disadvantage, or you fail it automatically. Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Cool. That sucks. What if it wasn't me who was down here anymore?
You have that capability.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just debating who it's gonna be. You know what? Let's do the Hulk. So we are gonna swap places right now. We are each gonna get a +4 to our AC. As it's going to be prone and restrained.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're so bad.
So just gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, okay. Well, that's gonna just have to be the way it is for a second.
Does anybody want to give it a weapon or?
On my turn, I can take care of that. Yeah.
Oh, you're doing great over there, Jabana. Don't worry. And with my bonus action, as I've swapped places with it, I'm going to place my hand over it, and I'm going to hex it.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's going to have disadvantage on charisma saving throws.
Cool.
I'm sorry. It's only, it's not saving throws, it's ability checks. Let's do strength. Let's do strength checks.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to step over to Gooplet B, and I'm going to strike at it.
Okay, Gooplet.
Gooplet B.
Okay, which is this one, just so everyone knows.
Yes. And that is going to be a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, that's going to be 10 damage this
10
time.
points of damage. What does it look like whenever you kill this thing?
I'm just going to bisect it, but flick my sword so that goop can't jump to me, as I know that it would like to now that I'm looking out for it.
You watch as the goop, this ichorous fluid, begins to congeal down at the ground, and all of it looks like it is going towards the brute.
Well, nothing I can do about that.
Okay, a powerful turn. You've been able to switch places with this thing, which we now know is in an obscured area.
Lightly obscured. Just a
area.
little bit.
Yeah, that was already happening. I couldn't do anything about that.
Awesome. Beautiful. It is now my turn, followed by Nim, followed by Enoch. And we're going to do the minions first.
If they're in it, they have to make the save again.
Beautiful. So the first one, even if they're not if they're already restrained, just the ones that have failed previously.
Restrained creatures that enter start the turn in the area if they fail to save. That's just what it says. So I assume if they start there, they can make it again.
Cool. All right, let's give them a chance then. We start the turn. We're going to go first and foremost with the minion that was minion C. What's your DC again?
14.
Fails, maintains its restrained condition. I'm going to go ahead and say this because of the intensity and the intentionality of which it was already prone, already restrained. I'm not going to make one for the brute. The brute maintains its restrained condition, no problem. The one that had previously saved starts its
It's also still locked in, right?
Unfortunately, it's gone.
Oh, right, yeah.
This one does succeed.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and move with the minions first.
It is still difficult terrain.
Still difficult terrain, can't move very well, completely reasonable. Gooplet B is going to make its way over towards you.
Gooplet B was
deceased.
Yeah.
Gooplet C is going
It got
to...
back.
That one's restrained, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't have to move, though, to attack Jabana.
Does it get disadvantage?
Attacks at it come in with advantage. Yes. Yeah, it does have disadvantage, though, because it is currently tied up on this. Thank you. That sucks. A 20 and an 11. 11 does not strike you.
11 does not hit.
Amazing.
I block it.
Describe to us what it looks like here, Icarus. They're restrained by this, but it doesn't stop them from moving. As they attempt to break out of this, what are the chains? What are the clouds?
Yeah, it's just ethereal chains, basically. Instead of cobwebs, it's just a lot of metal, and you just feel slow. It's that Stranger Things with Vecna thing with that ominous boom and the clock and stuff. That's the vibe I'm going
Like a Jacob Marley type thing.
Yeah.
The other minion that is outside of this area is going to make an attack against the defender. They are not hyper-intelligent creatures. That is going to be a 9 to hit. I do not believe that it's going to strike your defender. And this is, and I'll play this fair appropriately, the areas that still have shadow in them, you can still see that there is the reverberating areas in this room. And previously I described that there appeared to be one that was roughly over here. There was definitely one where it originated. There was one over here next to where Nim was. And there was also one over here where Kennedy and Irelis were located. You all would watch as this small film begins to cover up this area where it currently was. And it's going to bam out of there. It's no longer going to be restrained as it moves out of the space. I cannot change it from being prone because it leaves and regains in the same condition that it was.
Oh, man.
As it is going to just appear at the feet of Kennedy and Irelis. And now...
Laying there like
this. You would see in the area that you previously were, there almost looks like there's an outline. Silas. Like there's still some type of connection between those 2 points, even though there's no shadow there. Like there's some negative image of where it was previously. It's going to go ahead and use half of its movement to stand up. And we're going to see if its ability recharges. And it does.
No.
And you would watch as this time, for anyone who is keeping track or cares about this one, I would classify this one as a melee attack because it doesn't have any room to bring it down besides on top of the 2 of you.
Convenient.
And it brings its hands up, forms into a mallet, and then comes crashing down, trying to split the area between the 2 of you.
Okay.
This is going to be a smidge nasty, friends. Gosh. I need strength saving throws, please and thanks.
Fuck! Come on.
Oh no.
It's gonna be good.
DC is 14.
Oh hey guys.
We're in danger.
I got a 15.
Nice.
It's a miracle.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so if you failed, which I got a feeling you did.
I got a 6.
You're gonna take 11 points of necrotic
Yo, master, you're fucked.
Okay.
Oops.
Everything rounds up. You take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Time slowed down, so you saw that, like.
Necrotic.
And yes, you have to know what to do with that appropriately.
Unfortunately, you don't speed up, so.
Actually, off the point, Kennedy, you would watch as it comes crashing down. Irelis, you withstand this somehow. It looks like it didn't do nearly as much damage to you as it should have. And this pulse wave, almost like all of it got deflected off of you and just extra into Kennedy as Kennedy is forced further and further into the ground by this pulse wave and is now prone.
It wasn't my fault.
You don't need to stand up to shoot guns.
You're in the prone
guys
condition.
are laying down. Yeah.
All right, and that's going to be it for me, followed by Nim, Enoch, and then Jabanu.
Okay.
Can I drop my concentration
I'm
whenever
gonna
I
miss you so
whenever you
much.
If it looks like Nim is trying to move, I will drop the web spell.
Okay, sounds very fair.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. I
What if I'm
would
trying
like
to move?
You're a big, strong boy. You got it.
I'm not weak. I'm just a little like
what? I want to make an investigation check.
Sure.
I
What are you
want to
looking
take. Okay, so we know that from the last fight that we had with these guys, that they healed the main boss, and now there's the additional layer of the portals and the teleportation that's going on. So I want to try and just take everything that I'm seeing and just try and piece it together and see what's going on. Like, what's the connection of, like, is there a way to get any of the, to kill the Doom Seeds and make him not heal the boss? Like, if we get him into the portal, does that work? Like, yeah, so I just want, like, yeah, to kind of tease apart the threads of that.
15 will get you a little bit of helpful information. If you were able to crest over 20, I think you'll find something quite enticing.
Okay, great. And so this is investigation.
It is.
Do I have anything that gives me advantage?
You're an investigator.
Yeah. Right, so I got an advantage. Okay. Tight. Okay. First one, we are looking at a 20. I'm gonna roll again. Yeah. So it's 20.
20.
Yeah, 20
So you again, you go to your mind palace for a moment here, and you are seeing all these things. Kennedy has just scampered across the room. There has been a massive explosion of pulse energy down twice in the room. Icarus has put out some area that appears to be slowing everything in the space, and very much like the thing from Community, as like the pizza comes back and the room's on fire. You're watching all these things happen, and you put a couple of things together, Nim. They must be connected. If they're able to heal the boss, the leader of their cell or their unit, there must be something incorporeal. There must be some type of tether that is connecting them, whether it's on the material plane or the ethereal plane. There must be something connecting them. You think back to what you just saw, the psychic thoroughfare that created two different junction points between these locations. What is happening here has to be built atop the anomaly that was already taking place with the ley line energies that you have heard. Now you have some type of cult-like activity that seems to have laid its bed here in the city as well. There is some type of channel that is being utilized here in this area, and it seems it must be stronger here. You must be getting closer to whatever nest or hideout has been utilized in this city. When you think about it further for a moment, you realize that it might be wiser to deal with the leader or the brute. Because unless you figure out specifically how they're connected, or if you can see how they're connected, you won't be able to sever it. If you start with the brutes, well, they won't be healed as you kill the minions.
All right, usual setup. Kill the big one. Good luck, everyone.
Free action to scream.
Always.
Kennedy, get up. Thanks.
It's still being force pushed by pulse waves onto the ground. And somehow their vibrations appear to be like almost matching the vibrations of the sonic waves.
You're gonna be able to like just like.
I have phase through particles.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you moving or are you staying still?
I'm staying still.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the spell up then.
Okay. Now we have Enoch, followed by Jubanu, followed by Ireless.
So if is the Steel Defender, can I get to within 30 feet of the brute?
Within 30 feet of the brutes?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, within 30 feet of it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10, 15, 20. If you actually stand right there, you'll be within 5 feet of one of the other minions, as well as your defender, and within 30 feet of the brute, and still outside of the difficult terrain area.
I think you dispelled it, right?
I'm keeping it up until someone tries to move through it.
Okay. Well, cool. So what I'm going to do is, I do have the mace in one hand, but I swap the mace to my other hand, and then reach out, and then a grappling hook extends out of my top of my arm towards the brute, because I'm casting Thorn Whip.
Okay.
18.
That will certainly strike. Oh, hold on a second.
+4.
Yeah.
No.
That. What was the total?
18.
Beats it.
Oh. Okay, so it's going to...
That's what he does.
No.
I'm sorry.
He meets it and
I'll get
then
it later.
he beats it.
Okay, so it's taking 5 damage.
He left.
Piercing.
I don't remember those MJ lyrics.
I'll get that later. Okay, and it's going to get... And then I'm going to yank it 10 feet towards me into the web.
Yeah.
Smart boy.
Welcome back.
10 feet towards you. Now,
I don't know if that's into the web or not.
You said it with such conviction that I wanted to be
towards the web.
10 feet toward 5, 10. I said
purple
this
guy's
one-
in it.
I said this one was in it, which means that this also has to be in. I will let it be right there on the edge for you.
Can little Jabani make an opportunity attack?
Force movement.
Oh, got it.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
What's your DC?
14.
It fails.
Yes.
Yes. Whip.
Good job, everyone.
And then he looks over at everyone. Press the advantage. And the defender rolls a 22 to attack.
Hits
with the one that's there. So it's gonna rend it for 6 damage.
6 damage. I think does not look good.
So what I'm asking it to do is like grab with both of its, claws and try to rip apart.
Ooh, this is disgusting, but it's actually not that hard for it to do. The claws come out and it pulls it apart. And as it maintains it held apart, it almost looks like it pancakes. The tendrils begin to try to pull it back together. And whatever three-dimensional depth it had, it now just becomes wide. It looks like it's about 2 feet wide, but very, very thin now.
Cool.
Wow.
And then
science.
Science. And then lastly, the defender is going to move next to or as close as I can get to it can get to the brute.
Okay, sure. It's going to go ahead. It stops holding on. It lets go of this as it's rended apart. It's going to then choose to move 5, 10, 15 feet to get over there. This thing, as it drops it kind of recombines, reconstitutes, coming back together. It's going to make an attack of opportunity, and I do not believe that a 12 is going to hit your defender. And you move out of range, no problem. And it is within the area to attack the brute on its next turn.
Okay.
It will need to make a dex save.
Oh, because it moved to the monk. Well, could it go around? Not to get to it, probably. That's fine.
The barrels are kind of in the way. It is a steel defender. I don't think it's that unreasonable to say that it kind of just crushes some of the barrels. I'll just roll to see what.
I actually want it to be closer to Airless and Icarus. Yeah.
Cool. As it runs in there and spills over this area, you would see that it looks like there are like necklaces and jewelry and various gems that come spilling out.
As someone who is on the ground, I'm just like.
Yep. There appears to be.
Sounds like.
Loot.
Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Enoch, it is now Jabanu, followed by Ireless, followed by Kennedy.
All right, so I'm hearing everyone scream to attack the big guy. I'm like, I'll deal with you later, and I'm gonna, turn around, still holding my, kind of psychedelic-looking staff right now with all the swirling moon colors. I'm gonna use my Goat Rider thing again to give me advantage again, because I don't spend it if it doesn't work, which is great.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what?
If I miss, it's not expended.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna try and get that guy.
Cool. You step over, you move 5 feet, but you're not coming out of the threatened area. You're going to swing at the brute.
Yes,
restrained.
Who still has enhanced AC.
Yep. Oh,
but you have advantage now.
I do have advantage, but who knows? All right, yeah, I'm going to roll one at a time.
1 and a 2.
Yeah.
All right, so that's only a 14.
No, roll not right.
Come on. No, boom. That doesn't hit.
Again, it seems like you're making.
If I wasn't so
connection with
restrained.
it just almost looks like whatever silhouette that it had around it only seems to have been enhanced by whatever switching of steps Silas did to it.
I'm like, why are they so hard to hit? Oh, wait, that's it. Oh, yeah, no, that still doesn't hit.
Anything else?
So, it's a 16. Let's see. I don't believe I have any sort of bonus action or anything. So, no.
Okay. Ireless, it is your turn, followed by Kennedy, followed by Icarus.
Icarus, stay away still.
Icarus is
way ahead of you.
All right, just in case we keep that.
there are blinds in there if you want to shut.
We keep that ward up. And I will cast True Strike on Kennedy.
What does that do?
I'm just checking this for you.
Uh-huh.
We'll keep going.
Which will give you advantage on your next attack roll.
Yes. Go. Anything else you want to do?
That's all. I'll stay there.
Amazing. All right, Kennedy, it is your turn. You are prone.
As my bonus action, can I take some of those jewelry?
That's my choice.
You're gonna loot.
As my bonus action. Yes.
Literally, you are prone and your face
It's
is
right
right
next
there
to me.
by this barrel. You see one of the legs, one of the appendages of the sealed container just crush down through there and just begins to spill out coin, gold, and jewels and various jewelry. And Kidney becomes a hungry hippo game. It just scoops out this direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna put those in my pockets. I'm still gonna stay prone.
Yep. On this.
Good call, Kennedy.
Thank you. All right. I will take the fishing rod again. Remind me what happens if I shift it all the way. Does anything happen, or does it just look cool?
If you shift it all the way, yes, it looks
Does that count as a shifting
Yeah,
check?
I think so.
really cool.
Yes.
And you also add 2 additional damage dice.
That's right.
Advantage.
Get shifted.
I think that would
You're
make
gonna
it
die at the
a
end of
straight
this
roll.
anyway,
Prone.
Yeah,
You don't get
because he's within 5 feet of the enemy with a ranged attack.
Yeah, it's silly rules.
Well, can't he just like?
Oh, I'm a shimmy. I'm shimmying back, but I ain't standing up.
The mechanics of this elude me. Yet we're gonna allow it to happen.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to.
You can shimmy 5 feet.
He's scooting to shoot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sachet, if you will. 5 foot to sachet.
You maintain
5 foot jump.
you maintain prone condition, and you shimmy back. You all are watching
Army
this.
crawl.
But I will say this. In your heightened state,
Fast army crawl.
it is remarkably fast and somehow like very clean and efficient. Like it looks good.
Like
totally doesn't
break,
look-
it looks like breakdancing.
But not from Australia. That'll date this a little bit.
I'm going to call out, Nim! I'm definitely not gonna make it through this. I don't mean death, but I feel an inevitable nap coming on. When that happens, Kennedy, when that happens, take my fishing rod and don't let anyone touch it. Got it?
I promise, Kennedy.
Thanks, and I will.
We all heard that, yeah.
Take my fishing rod. Don't let anyone touch it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Shut up! I'm talking to the voices in my head.
What a strange man.
I will shift it all the way.
You go to the first click. Where's a little bit. You go to push it past the safety mode, essentially.
Yes.
You hear Patricia in your head. Young master, are you sure you
Just
need
do
to remove
it!
the cloaking device?
God damn it, Patricia!
Do you say this out loud?
Yeah.
There's Patricia.
There that is again.
You all would hear a final click, and then there'd be a boom. And you can see multiple areas popping out of this, as essentially going transformer mode. And
Hands on my knees in the office.
Enhanced.
it becomes something that is beyond description from almost all of you sitting here. It looks like what we above board would imagine any like sci-fi, cyberpunk, cyberspace, almost like force rifle that is currently in Kennedy's hands. And it looks like as it changes from the fishing rod, it looks like it's readjusting in size. Like for the first time, it's back to what it's supposed to be. And then you see that there are these rings. In some other settings that you've maybe heard of or seen, that there are various types of airships that have rings around them like spell jammers. There appear to be a series of those towards the end of the muzzle of this rifle as well, that begin to just kind of rotate and spin around this with some type of gravitational pull to the actual item itself. It whirs up. Kennedy, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna load another fire one. I don't know how much I got of this left. And then I went to shoot. Oh shit.
Oh.
That's a 12.
A 12 will not strike.
That is an utterly baffling object.
And And Kitty, I need you to roll your damage still.
Oh, no.
Oh God. That's a lot of damage.
21. It's not that bad.
That could have been much worse.
Yeah.
You all who are able to see this quite easily at this point, the whirring up there, as it begins to shoot, you would watch, there's 5 of these circles that rotate around and spin like little discs. They begin to compress. And then one at a time, you hear boom, 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 and then it shoots out. It's almost this scatter shot. You can see that there are these little tendrils of light and energy that all attempt to spread out and then find its mark, missing. They congeal back and shoot out the back, blowing a hole through these.
Does it light it on fire?
Actually, it doesn't. Because it didn't strike a target that was composed of organic matter.
Oh, you son of a
And it
bitch.
moves and blasts through the crates,
killing people
and then it
bullets.
continues to blast through the wall.
What is
and
wood?
it makes like a 10-foot by 10-foot just blast out of the area, which now is just shining light in there.
Wow! Yeah, that's what I was like, what are they made of? Not wood?
Human. They're not made of human.
I know who killed that dwarf now.
What you're looking for is meat.
Meat rockets.
Please stop saying the words meat rocket.
Meat rocket, meat rocket.
I'm going back in the episode and cutting that section.
I want that to be
What, meat
a
rocket?
censor for any cuss words. Meat rocket.
All right,
Son of a meat
that's
rocket.
your turn. Icarus, followed by Silas.
Icarus just
Meat rocket.
like absolutely gobsmacked.
You're still in the office.
In the office,
All of
and I'm
that.
like, I don't need a moment to think. I need a moment to like breathe.
Never have I seen a meat rocket of such velocity.
Holy meat rockets. I am taking a moment to think and like shaking my head at that. I'm gonna use the search action to look through all the stuff in front of me, see if there's any evidence of Millie, or something that can help us with this shit.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh my god. This is always so. I love our encounters because there's always multiple fights going on. I love that so much.
Yeah, Icarus is fighting his own battles.
What's your investigation?
All right, great. 11.
With an 11, there's a reason this. It's a little bit of a lower DC. You first look around at some of the things on the ground, and they're covered in dirt and debris, and there's footprints all over them. It seems like somebody either scooted them away, and we're not interested in those. You make it to some of the open dossiers, some of the open files on the table, and you begin to course through there, and they look like it's. With your roll, you're not able to decipher it, but there appears to be some type of cipher system. Some type of coded inventory of what has been brought in and what has been brought out of this location over the past decade.
The language is still common, though?
It is in common, but
Okay.
it's coded.
Okay. And is anything handwritten?
There are a couple of laminate overlays, and they
Okay.
appear to be written in several languages, but the one that is currently flipped to appears to be common.
Okay. And is it handwritten anything?
Yeah, the base itself would be handwritten.
I just want to mentally, as quick as I can, compare that to Millie's handwriting.
Very different.
Okay.
So apparently different that it's obvious.
I will just scoop everything I can into my arms, and just I don't know, robes, do something, and just kind of like when you're trying to carry stuff as a kid, you just bring your shirt up and carry. I'm doing that, and it just.
You have robes that are specifically designed to do that. It's silly because it's in a quick moment. You're holding on to this, and you say essentially robes activates, and just additional pockets just begin to form on the front.
Wow.
I look like a mailroom. And with my action,
It's like a shoe organizer.
so I'm going to make an argument. Well, let's first see if this works. My right eye, my gold eye, is going to shoot at the big dude. Do I still have advantage?
Huh?
On the big dude? I'm casting Eye of Aral.
Yes.
Okay. Yay! Yay! I rolled well. Natural 19, I think, should do it.
Yes.
Okay.
AC of 18.
That'll be a 5 radiant.
5 radiant points
Yes.
of damage, and as you shoot this beam of energy out of your eye through the reinforced glass window that separates you.
I opened the door.
Too late. You're standing there at the window, and your radiant energy, because it's not made for this, regular casters and magic users are not common in this setting, and you will see as it begins to cook and melt through this reinforced glass, and small, looks like almost like lightning struck it for a split second. It shoots out. How much damage?
5.
Okay.
Um,
It's still up,
okay.
but you're damaged.
So, the little rider with this cantrip is they cannot use the hide action. So what I'm wondering is, would this help at all with those little shadowy teleport
I understand
things?
what you're saying. I understand.
Can that prevent it from teleporting?
Because inherently, if the spell says it's unable to utilize the hide action, that implies that there's some type
It's like
of
lit up
glow
or something, yeah.
effervescent thing that is currently happening, like fairy fire.
This is aggressive light.
I would say that whatever dim light that it is utilizing surrounding this area, because you've struck it with the Eye of Arl, yes, it will currently not be able to utilize its Banff ability.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm closing the door.
Nope. The door was always
the
closed.
door's always closed.
There is now a broken window in front of you. You can lower the blinds.
I'm peeking through them though, but yes.
Silas, followed by me, followed by Nim, followed by Enoch.
So I've started my turn in the web still.
Yes.
So I have to make another save.
Dexterity.
That's so cool. 19.
You're good.
So it's difficult terrain now.
Mm-hmm.
Importantly, have I seen this thing start to heal since my last turn? Like, do I see it able to reconstitute at all?
You have not. The closest thing to healing or reconstituting was whenever the previous minion was dispatched, and it looked like bits of it went to feed into the brutes. Since that has happened, you have not seen any other healing capabilities.
Wonderful. I will take my 15 feet to try to get behind the brute here.
5, 10, 15 will get you just there.
Okay, yeah, and not gonna do anything fancy. I'm gonna just try to come down with the longsword into its back. So I will get advantage on this.
Right. Oh, and it's the beginning of your turn now.
Yes,
so the
AC's
for
back
both
to
of you-
normal.
Okay, AC's 14.
The 19 hits, and I will do 13 points of slashing damage to it.
What does it look like whenever you kill this thing?
So it is hexed, by the way, but I know it's immune to necrotic, so there was some more.
Just want to note it.
So I think as I stab through this thing, I'm going to occupy that shadowed space. And you said that there's a duality. There's some interaction with the ethereal realm as I
Correct.
Similar to how I look when I phantom step. I'm going to step through this thing, shoving it forward. And my whole body is going to light up as I step through there and drive it into the ground in front of, looks like Earless.
Do me a favor. Roll me another attack with advantage.
That is going to be a 12.
Okay. So damage doesn't matter because you've already killed this thing. We've already discussed this is what it looks like. But for those of you that are watching Silas move through this difficult terrain, pull out the longsword they've recently just acquired, step through this shimmering light that I've already described, there is this duality for a second. And as Silas drives their sword into the ground for a moment, you would watch as this shimmering light that separates, like whenever they do their phantom step, splits entirely away from you. And you see that there is this ghostly visage that almost looks like it reaches for Silas's sword, pulls it out itself, and now there is this ethereal blade in its hand. And with a single motion, flips it around and then goes to stab directly with a second attack as to where Silas had just made the connection. And then it just takes a step back and remains there afterwards. And at that point, combat is over. You watch as the final ones let out a scream of agony. It sounds like shrieking. It sounds like there is some type of nail on chalkboard energy that is going on. And all of the Icarus fluid, all of the droplets congeal into one orb and begins to hover over this place where the brute was just destroyed. And then it explodes. And it begins to coat the walls and whatever these dark seeds are made out of.
Yeah.
And combat is over.
That was so cool. Silas is so cool.
Yeah. I open the door to the office.
Get back to work, everyone!
I am scurrying as fast as I can to be behind the boxes that I blew out.
To be behind them.
Yes.
What?
Who that?
The fuck?
You all would see that there is a new fighter has joined the fray, and they appear to be mirroring Silas's demeanor, mannerisms, and flow.
They're still here?
I'm gonna like put up my shield and staff. Holy shit, who's that?
I was just checking if Silas was a palindrome for a second.
Does it look the same?
Yes.
How is Silas responding to this?
I haven't acknowledged it. I look the same.
We can all see it.
Silas down, there's another adversary.
Who are you?
What?
Yeah, man, get back.
Who is that?
You can.
Who are you?
Doesn't seem to move. Doesn't seem to acknowledge.
I'm gonna try and I'm poking at it with my shield. Get
out of here!
Okay, your shield kind of phases through it.
Hey, and I'm gonna grab Jabanu by the collar in the chest.
Whoa!
As soon as you initiate anything that sounds a little bit hostile, you would feel this thing grab you by the scruff.
Listen, I'm not on my game today, all right?
It's fine. It's fine.
Let's go immediately.
Silas, who is that?
I need a minute. And I'm going to sit down on one of the crates there.
And the thing follows him?
Well, they're right there by me. Just hanging out, just having a good time.
Icarus, can I see that note?
I would like to, just in the way, since I've just been looking at portals and ethereal planes and connections, I want to turn that same eye to these two and see if this is at all familiar to me.
I will allow either an investigation or an arcana, or if you have some type of lore curse or occult or something else, I would allow that as well.
Nice.
If you had networking, that'd be really helpful.
Oh, man.
Tourism.
All right, okay. So was investigation on there, or it was? Okay, wonderful. I guess I'll just, and it was networking, obviously.
So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you're trained in that.
Yeah, investigation and arcana. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stick with investigation.
I don't know why I think that's so funny. I don't think anyone watching probably thinks it's as funny as I do.
Or networking.
It's bad funny. Yeah, it's very funny. You're wrong if you disagree with us. What did you get?
I got a 24.
You are, again, you're continuing the same thread of logic that you've been pursuing. There was something that was able, you chased a thief that was able to appear and disappear at intervals of time. intervals of distance. You then make it into a space where there appear to be some type of tunnels or connections that move between the material plane. You were able to see for a moment that as Silas had entered into this area a couple of times, that it looked like something was separating, being pulled out there. It is not that hard of a logic jump to believe that something that had been trapped in the ethereal plane, in this space, the conjunction of the nexus of ley lines and the ambient magical energy here, and you fighting the dark seeds, has severed something that was connected to Silas already, but has put it onto the material plane.
Simple, really.
Elementary, as they say. Yeah.
You actually have a pipe in your hand now.
Yeah, I do. And a little hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well. What a strange day it's been. Well, you sit and rest here. We'll take care of it. Man, did you see Kennedy? He looks exhausted.
And then I'm going to leave Silas.
Face down.
I scampered.
Oh, you
Kennedy has 18 seconds.
Jesus. With that 18 seconds, I'm scampering as fast as I can. I'm taking my gun. I'm sticking it in my porter, and I'm covering that, and then I will pass out.
Wait, before you do. Do you know where the winged boots person is?
I'm gonna also take some more jewels.
Her name is Millie.
Hold on, I don't know who that is.
3, 2.
I'm going to sleep
tonight.
Please ensure you're in a safe position.
Can I have been moving over to him and then put like a little cloak under his head so as he falls?
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. I go the other way.
Through the ghost.
Kennedy, we practice this.
You do your best making it over there, Dan.
Yeah.
Kennedy is scampered into the corner, just conked out. You have 4 levels of exhaustion, Kennedy.
Everybody else, why don't we give Silas a minute? There seems to be some stuff we should investigate in this office.
Did you come out of the closet in the office, or are you just like talking through the whole glass?
Yes.
It's like a speaker.
No, I have like the door cracked open while all this shenanigans happen because I was like, guys, we should look emotional stuff. Kennedy dying.
So we're not addressing the ghost? We're gonna...
Not right now.
We're gonna gloss over that
We need to
one.
find Millie.
I agree. You know, also,
Millie, huh?
people were walking upstairs a lot before, so maybe we should check that out too later. Yeah.
I'm gonna focus on the name Millie, and having read the note, I think, does Germano put it together that it was the servant?
Oh, yes.
Having read the note, I am going to send Millie a cryptogram.
Oh.
A little piece of paper, and all it says is gotcha. And then I'm gonna listen.
No. This is, I promise you, this is not DM bullshit, but if you think really hard about why this happens, you have all the information you need to solve this puzzle. You go through the process of sending the cryptogram. You essentially get an error 404, destination not found. The cryptogram reappears directly in front of you and falls to the ground.
Okay, we have all the information.
Jabano, what the hell was that?
A small scroll just appeared eye level in front of Jabano.
I got a message.
She's not in the same plane of existence as us.
What are you talking about?
No wonder she was so confident.
I tried to send her a cryptogram, which I can do to anyone in the world.
Make me a history check.
Except she's not in the world. Making a history check.
Well, this is happening.
I got a 12.
Or they have an item on their person.
Oh!
That is essentially a zone of protection from possibly all things.
The fork.
The MacGuffin. Well, yeah.
We need to find that damn trident.
Yeah.
Does the style still have a ghost friend?
Yes.
Wait. Where was
That's
I?
who I'm talking to.
Where was I when
It puts a head on your shoulder.
when my magic was disrupted? Where was I in the room?
Just like center area.
Just the center?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, there was this really little, like, tiny anomaly when I was in the center of the room. That where my magic seems to be dispersed, and and that would be in keeping. So I don't know. Maybe that would be a good nexus of search from
the middle of the room where we can see.
Yes, I think so. Maybe we can spread out, look up, look around, check out all the places.
Okay,
Of course,
I'm
you
gonna
have a
look
plan.
around too.
You do that. I'm going to continue searching the office to see if they maybe were looking for anything else that could help us.
You also have all of the items that you've already taken in your pockets. So pull it out. Scrolls.
So wait.
It's not necessarily like a robe of holding or anything. It becomes
just
full
pockets.
It's just pocket. I want to make that very clear.
And
Icarus, what did you do in the office?
Research mostly.
Obviously, it's very important.
I could see what you guys were doing though.
Yeah, so I mean, let's try and reason it out. Like she must have been holding the trident when she left. the thing, but she was still doing magic stuff, right?
At least with the item, whatever was it? The boots, those weren't magical.
Yeah.
Were they?
Boots. She was slipping into cracks. She turned invisible. So she must have had something on her that suppressed the suppressant powers of the trident, or maybe it was just in a bag or something.
Does anybody have communication with someone from Stormwave? Can we ask how the trident even works?
Oh, what a great idea. Excuse me.
You do?
Sorry.
Actually, puts a hand to her head.
Hi.
That's what she's been doing.
It's me again. And this is all, and you can just see, hi, it's me again, obviously. I was just wondering, do you know how the trident works? We're having a little bit of a hiccup in our search.
There is a pause, a brief pause, and in this pause, while Nim is going through this process, and Iris is like, "Oh, that's what she was doing." The hand that's on your shoulder, Silas, almost gives like a comforting squeeze that you can feel, and it seems to be exasperated in the same way that you're exasperated.
They get me.
And after the pause is over, you would hear Lady Ari's voice say, "Without the specifics of what you have found, I can only provide so much information. It is common knowledge among the high families that it disrupts ambient magic, both what is cast by casters, as well as raw, natural magics of the world itself. The only way we've been able to contain this has by... There are certain bags or devices where we can store things temporarily in other planes of existence. That has been found to disrupt. If you have a bag of holding, or if someone had a bag of holding, they would temporarily be able to prevent that from affecting them."
Interesting. I relay this information to the group.
I cast Hocus Pocus and get some stones to float up.
Yeah.
And move around and see where if they fall.
Brilliant.
They do.
Where?
They lift up. I mean, no, not anywhere. You go through the process of doing this, and nothing seems to be disrupted, nothing seems to be in the area, nothing seems to be otherwise invisible or out of sight. Nothing seems out of the normal when you do this.
So they act normally.
Correct.
They stay floating for a minute or 10 minutes.
That's what happens then.
I want them to move around the room.
You become little jitterbugs.
To see if they fall anywhere.
Yeah.
The only places that they get disrupted appear to be where, how do I say this? The only places they get disrupted would be areas that the dark seeds were busted out of, where the remainders of their cocoons were in those crates. In those areas nearer to where they originated, they appear to warble a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be enough to stop them. They don't fall out of the air. There's just a slight warble that you didn't cause.
Well, you can all see the little warble over in all of the crates where the seed people came out of.
But she must be holding the trident out of the bag right now. If my cantrip didn't reach her.
Well, then she wouldn't be invisible, would she?
No, she wouldn't.
She could maybe be invisible if she had some sort of potion she took first.
I'm gonna do something for you all.
Tell us where she is.
Nope. But I will remind you of some information that Nim has access to. Whenever you first came in this room,
that's right. Yep.
You still had Clue up.
Yeah.
And you saw that there had been about 12 individuals coming in and out.
Yeah.
And it appeared like they were walking straight into a wall.
Oh.
Would anybody like to make any types of investigation checks?
That's a great question.
Or any type of sleuthing? Or maybe further review the documents?
I will check the documents.
Excellent. Could I have someone's help while we just check out this silly little wall?
What's wrong with the wall?
Yeah.
I'll walk over there with you and use my stones to float around the floor to assist you.
Wonderful.
Make an investigation check as well, Icarus, to see if you find anything else out from this more intentionally.
Okay. I got a 17.
Okay. You're helping with the wall?
Yeah.
Or you're just looking in general?
Heck yeah.
You know
what is it for?
Those they're doing the wall. I'm gonna look around in general. I'm gonna see the other unmarked crates.
Okay. You want to open some up?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna be like, let's open this up.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out a certain ceremonial dagger. And I'm going to use it to pry open the crate.
Oh my god!
You can't see it.
Wait,
I
know.
I'm checking out the wall.
Do I see that?
I don't even know.
Everyone would, even though you're looking at these things, it would be. I know a little bit about the mindset that Jabanu has, and you got your dervish, and you got your wrist crossed, but you're like, no, pulls down. Fucking immaculate gem jewel encrusted, obviously ceremonial dagger. This'll do it. Just start to jam into this and try to pry this thing open. You recognize this from the archives. You recognize this from the College of the Weave. There are manuscripts, there are stories, there are legends, there are lore about how this went missing centuries ago from the royal family.
Jabanu! What are you doing?
That's a priceless artifact!
No, it's my pry bar.
Oh, that's worth more than your life!
Oh, does it burst open?
It doesn't.
Oh boy. Okay, there's more of these in here. We ought to call some people and get these cocoons taken care of.
Why don't you just stab it with that knife?
Oh, no, I'm not opening this thing up. That'll open it and let it out.
What's wrong with the wall?
What'd you get?
I got a 17.
I'm going to subtract 1 from it
That's
because
fair.
of what just happened over here. You got a 16. And you're making your way kind of around this wall, and you feel that very similar like Diagon Alley-esque. There are a few stones that are displaced in the wall itself. And it seems like if you were to press the ones that are indented, you might be able to cause something to activate.
Oh, do you see this? I think these stones are just a little different. Would you help me? Beautiful. All right, and I'll do this one. Yeah, uh-huh.
And the wall recesses and then slides to the left. And you see that there is a small staircase that goes forward and down about 15 feet. And you see that there's a walkway. And even in this area, you can see that there's enough light to cast in there. About 30 feet forward, there looks to be a service elevator.
What's that?
Something that no one in this world has ever seen. Certainly doesn't know how to work.
What is
If only Kennedy were here, he could dance it up and down.
What did you get on your investigation check?
I got a 16. If you want to subtract 1 from the Jabanuism, then a 15.
You got a 15.
Jabanu of it all.
And you start looking through this, and you're not able to fully make out the cipher. It seems remarkably complex. You are beginning to understand, I guess, like the machinations behind the system, but you haven't been able to put it all together. It's almost like there are some like fail safes. Like, people are going to assume that this is how you break it, and whenever you get this, you get some false information that doesn't make any sense.
Very complex.
But you do see in the footnotes of a couple, you see the following. Let me scroll so I can tell you the specifics of what this is. Juicy. Documents. I do. It says, under Pandras we serve. Under Pandras, Pandras. Under Pandras we serve. And it looks like that appears in several locations. Not like I said footnotes earlier, but it's actually in line with certain parts of the manuscript of the cipher. Almost as if somebody looked through this, found what they wanted to find, and marked this with some additional type of code. Under Pandras we serve.
So this looks additional on top of the cipher, not
100%.
Not part of it. Okay.
Correct. Different handwriting, and it's also easy to read. Unless Pandras is some type of strange coded word itself, which...
I'm gonna say out loud, just flipping through my pockets. Does the name Pandras mean anything to anybody? It just, someone added on top of the code, under Pandras we serve.
Code, you say?
Yeah. You want to take a look when you're not
Can I make a history
defacing
check?
priceless artifacts.
Yeah, sure.
Also, we found the escape route to
12.
and so this way. Yeah.
Very well done.
Thank you.
12.
I rolled a natural
minus
20
one.
for Ponderous.
With a natural 20, to figure out what ponderous is from someone who has lived in Frost Home their entire life.
Take a wild guess. Who knows?
What do you think it means, Kate? That's the answer.
So you're right.
It sounds like the name of an animal that I once heard about.
And Irelis is very certain of that.
I have a natural 20 with history for that also. Yeah, for Ponderous. Yeah.
Everyone is like, well, I got this. Well, I got this. But unfortunately, for those of you who made rolls and I just made fun of essentially for this opportunity, Nim, you have access to the restricted section of the libraries of the Archaic Academy. What's your job?
Yeah.
And Ponderous.
Good luck.
Ponderous was essentially a code word, a code name for the Pendrelin family, the current rulers of Archaeith. That would have been several hundred years ago.
What's their name?
Pendrelin.
Pendrelin.
That is essentially the word itself, meaning and derived chief dragon.
Like I said, an animal.
And you said they were the rulers of Archaeith a long time ago, or the current rulers?
They have been for several centuries.
Got it.
But that would have been a name. That would have been a code that was more so during their. We call it the unification, the reunification of Viridia as well as the continent as a whole. Really, when they took us out of the Dark Ages and began to rebuild the city of Archaeith, that name would have went out of favor.
Oh, interesting. And then Elris is absolutely right. It is this is an animal of a sort. It's based on it's the code word for the royals used around the time of the construction of the new city.
So why do you think whoever found these messages before us would first be serving them, and then why note that?
That is a very, very good question.
You know, with some time, I can decode these. I'm pretty good with ciphers.
Where does the tunnel go?
Down.
Yes.
I mean, I can't.
I stand up.
I can try to do it at a single glance, but you know.
Takes his hand off your shoulder.
We have to go down.
I've been staring at Silas and the ethereal Silas for this entire time, like unblinking.
Yeah.
And when he gets up and it stands up, I point the mace. Is it a threat?
Put that down.
Is it a threat?
I'm going to be.
It points its sword at it.
Okay, well, this.
Hey, listen. If you guys fight again, I'm gonna freak out.
I'm now looking at the rest of the group just me.
Excuse me, new person. Can you just take your hood back so we can see your face?
It does not seem to respond. It sees a threat and
Silas.
hostility coming from Silas.
Oh, I know. We're all a little cranky. We're all a little hungry. Enoch, it hasn't attacked any of us yet, so I don't think it's a threat. It seems like it only responds to Silas.
As soon as she says that,
Wonderful.
Drops it on the ground.
Wonderful. Yes, we can all just calm down. Silas, no one here is upset with your new friend. We're just curious.
Silas is upset with Silas's new friend.
And we do have, and you're right, we have a job to do, so let's focus on that. Enoch, would you be a deer and carry Kennedy? And I'm gonna pick up the, I'm gonna pick up the ape toy and tuck it into Kennedy's arms. There.
So I go over and I'm picking up Kennedy like you would, carry someone across the threshold or carrying gingerly is what I mean.
And then, all right, so we can come back for the gems, for the jewels, but you're right, let's...
You pick up Kennedy, and Kennedy's almost incapacitated. There's some jewelry just falls out of the
I'm gonna reach out psychically to Miza, and I'm gonna be like, Miza, how good does your dog speak?
You get the simple feeling of not great, boss. Back.
You think you could sit one of those dogs in here? I don't want to go outside.
You would hear, oh! And then a couple of seconds later, a dog comes around the corner like it's just been shooed in.
Excellent. Excellent.
A herding goat.
I'm gonna do a quick speak with animals.
Okay.
I'm gonna get down like, hey, what's your name?
And it would say, Master calls me Roof.
All right, Roof. Can you still smell that thief lady we're tracking?
Yes, but far.
All right, you're gonna come with us, and we're gonna find her, and you're gonna be the best boy, and we're gonna give you so many treats.
And the tail stops wagging, almost like it's been trained to not show that type of emotion.
Right.
Poor guy.
Poor dog.
Sounds rough, buddy.
And he's gonna be like, and after that, you and me were gonna be best friends.
And you see that its eyes light up, and then it kind of pushes its head to the side because it knows that can never actually be.
What's that message?
The forbidden
We're
fruit.
gonna be like, trust me on this one. After this, you're gonna be a hero. You can retire off of this one.
It kind of sits back up, stands back up, and it starts heading down into the pathway. And as it moves beyond you, you can see that there appears to be some type of hoof print on its ass.
That's not how you speak, dog.
And it heads down the stairs, and it begins to try to work the elevator.
Your guess is as good as ours, to be honest.
Before I start heading in that direction, I'm gonna walk back over to this rack of weapons, sort of scan it, look at the greatsword, and then take it, sort of swing it around, and then put it in a scabbard that opens up on my back.
So I haven't stopped staring at Enoch since that
Mad,
engagement.
bro?
Yeah.
And as soon as I see him pick a weapon, I'm moving my hex to Enoch.
Can I tell that that's happening?
I don't know.
Let me think about this for a second.
I am proficient in Arcana.
You could make a check to check, but here's my question. How would you know?
Well, I don't know what that effect is. Yeah, would it leave a magical trace or something like that?
I would say what is most reasonable is when Silas chooses to place the hex on you, they have to choose an ability.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense logically in game that you don't know to consider what the hell is going wrong with me until something malfunctions.
Fair enough. Yeah, love that.
Ugh, what's that oily taste? I still taste it. Oh, this whole day.
Maybe it's from the dagger. If you could maybe sometimes
We're choosing
handling,
strength again, by the way.
objects without the popper.
Yeah, do you want to maybe
Has an hour,
give
I believe. Yeah.
give the dagger
Kennedy
to
heavier?
Nimhi?
Actually, yes.
Be
Kennedy
preserved.
gets strangely heavier.
I think Jerome's gonna turn actually a
smell a
little
little
serious
bit.
for a second, and he's gonna be like, "This is my dagger, mine, no one else's.
Oh,
You got it?
interesting.
Yeah. I earned this."
What makes that special? It just looks like a pretty knife.
Well, I don't like being mysterious. So you know what? I'll just go ahead and say it.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
I mean, I kind of do. This is the dagger that killed me,
Oh,
and so it's mine now.
oh, that seems
where did you go
Fair.
when you died?
That seems fair.
If you don't mind me asking. Because that dagger was lost. And I'm wondering, where you went.
I remember it was this place. It was called.
I'm buying their sympathy.
They told me it was called Nanya.
Say that again.
Nanya.
Oh. No, I'm falling for it. What is that? Could you spell that?
I've never heard of that place.
I've never heard of this place either.
This feels really appropriate, though, actually.
It's spelled N-O N-E.
I spelled it with an U.
Yeah, no, N-O-N-E, and then you put a space, and then you do an O and an F.
Oh, you got me!
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you remember a lot about the incident? So it sounds so terribly traumatic.
I'm making my way to the hallway.
I'm just following the dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
Are we like
Take
walking
these
and
stupid
talking
letters.
towards?
I mean, I remember dying.
Oh, okay.
I think the unveiling of this dagger killed me caused you all to pause for a second.
Yeah.
And then eventually you were like, my dagger.
Mine.
You get the Nunya. You all walk through the thresholds.
Yeah.
You're following the dog that appears to have some type of hat on and smoking, and it's working levers.
Playing poker now.
Yeah, not really. It appears to be sitting and signaling and pointing ahead towards the elevator.
All right.
Well,
And to clarify, we don't know what an elevator is.
You have seen elevators before,
Oh, okay, cool.
and there appears to be a very straightforward and simple mechanism to activate.
Is it labeled?
It says, "For those of ye who wish to descend, press me."
Oh, that's us.
Boom. What do you think we should do, though?
And as far as I'm
Descend.
hearing,
Yeah.
you all get on here.
Yeah, I'm just staring daggers at Giovanni.
I want to be.
I'm gonna turn to the
I
ghost.
want to
and
be perpendicular to Icarus, staring daggers at Enoch.
I'm gonna look at the ghost and I'm gonna be like, well, so what killed you?
And you all descend. And after going probably maybe about 75, 85 feet.
You want me back?
That was good. Down, it comes to rest. And then, again, we'll describe this kind of like an old-style hotel-esque. The bars that kind of close forward, and you can pull them aside. And you can see that there are, look like they were recently lit braziers that are currently unlit down here. The hallway in front of you appears to only be about 20 feet long. So there's just enough like light that's still coming down from the hallway, descending down here, that you can probably see like a little bit ahead of you, but it's very hard to see more so than like 10 or 15 feet if you don't have some type of like dark vision or something, right?
Light.
Mm-hmm. And you can see at the end of this 20-foot hallway, there appears to be a door that stands out. This is not some wooden and metallic door. It's not some stone door. This is, the best way to describe it, this looks like the door to the sanctuary of the Dark Brotherhood. It looks like this door is a slab of solid slate that has been placed here, and there are runes carved into it.
Runes, you say?
Runes carved into it.
Does any of this feel familiar to me? To a dream that I had?
There
last
are
night?
Literally like 35 minutes ago. There are similarities in the runes and what you were able to see kind of carved onto the raised dais and the podium down below in your dream. Yes. For those who need to read or speak this or understand it, it appears like the runes are in Elvish.
Oh, excellent.
I can read it.
Hey, yeah.
So weird.
What does it say?
What does it say?
For those, as you are bringing your light to and fro across this, you would see that it says the following. Proof of one's devotion must be offered. The void is nothing yet infinite, offering that which is both hollow but consumes you. Speak that which is known and you shall find death. Utter the silent fears and you shall gain entry.
I got one part of that. So.
What does this say?
It says it's a riddle of sorts.
We need to prove our devotion somehow. And yes, it does appear to be some kind of riddle.
Yeah. I'm gonna repeat all that as I read it again.
Speak that which is known and you shall find death. Utter the silent fears and you shall gain entry.
Silent.
Kennedy, did you get that?
I can tell you right now, no.
God, could we get that in writing?
Thank you.
Perhaps via the Discord.
Does anybody have any embarrassing secrets?
Not anymore.
I killed my friend.
What?
Oh,
You?
wow.
Has
Impressive.
This
I
is-
mean,
this is
terrible.
important. You have to tell all of us right now the truth of this matter. Have you ever told someone that before?
No.
You all would watch as Iris just plainly says, I killed my friend, and the door just opens.
Mind meld. Look at that.
Amazing.
And you see that there is this sheen that seems to be cutting almost like there is this, I don't know, arcane wall that is in front of you. And all of you besides Iris can see this. To you, Iris, it appears like there is just an open doorway in front.
Let's go through.
Oh no. So it just look. What do you see, Iris? What is it? You just.
It's open.
Ah, interesting.
There is this translucent, semi-transparent, almost opaque wall in front of the rest of you. You can see just a little bit, but it's blurred.
Come on.
I'm gonna poke at it with my stick.
Solid. And you all would hear that there is like a thud, thud.
Can I go through?
Of course.
Door.
You watch Iris pass right through it. Doesn't seem to change her face.
Whoa, Chibanu.
Iris, come back, please.
No.
Oh no.
No.
I need a Constitution saving throw. DC is 15.
Yeah, I rolled an 18 on the die. So.
Okay.
Nice.
You are going to take. You're going to take 3 points of poison damage. And as you step across there is nothing damaging you from the wall itself. But it seems like there is some type of miasma that is in here that is filling this space that begins to kind of like almost cause you to cough, choke up a little bit. And you can almost feel like there is residue that is trying to get into your lungs and embed itself there.
Pull my fur up over my mouth and nose.
Pull it up. It begins to irritate all of the other mucous membrane. So your eyes begin to get irritated appropriately, but you're not going to be taking any additional damage for now.
Oh, crap.
And as soon as Iris steps through, door shut.
Uh-oh.
Can you keep an eye on her?
You watch as the thing that has been walking beside you steps forward. And Iris next to you, there appears to be a ghostly visage that somehow was just phased and stepped through the door.
I wonder what secret you told.
Crap. And before we end tonight's session, would anybody like to, I don't know, make an offering of sorts?
As I see her running through this door shut, I feel the need to get into there to protect her, but I realize that I don't have any secrets to tell, or at least I think I don't.
Correct.
Which is driving Enoch crazy.
Off camera, if you all remember, before we started recording tonight, someone sitting around the table want to remind the fine folks at home the advice that I offered you. Sometimes you find things that you're not supposed to mess with yet, but you mess with it anyway.
We didn't listen.
Yeah, that's probably something else.
Yeah, I think
Dark secrets, let's go.
Not the Dark Brotherhood door. I think, yeah, we got this.
Queen, my mother.
Yeah.
Jabanu, very cleverly done figuring that out. Can you spell out the potential risks of what we're trying to avoid here so that we may succeed like Arliss?
Well, I figured it out so quickly. This Elvish words, they've got some subtle older meanings. But what's not so subtle is that basically if you say a secret that you've ever told to anyone, you die.
So, does it have to have been spoken, or experienced. Like, does that count?
I do not know the rules of a secret dark magic door here.
Irelis, can you come back? Is that a possibility, or are you stuck?
You can't hear them.
I'll try and cast message. Hello? Hello?
Ooh, hold on. Actually, I do think that in there, message is prevented by like a foot of stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does not reach.
Okay. Well.
All right. Oh, I already gave away a good secret. Oh, more specifically, I died from stab to the neck.
A question I have to ask you, and you have to be honest.
Oh, crap, dude.
Do you think you've ever told anyone that before?
He's never talked about it.
And he keeps his neck covered by that scarf.
Oh, yeah.
And that's an important follow-up. I thought she was bit by a vampire. Keep your neck covered up by the scarf. I'm going to read something again from this, just to help you all as you stew. The void is nothing yet infinite, offering that which is both hollow but consumes you. Does that piece of information consume you and worry you? It's something that you are maybe self-conscious about.
I'm gonna lift up my chin beard, pull down the scarf, and flash my stigmata, which is the spot on my neck that got stabbed, that is also in the shape of the symbol of the goddess of dreams.
Well, that's some nice work, if I do say so.
The door opens. And you can see Irelis, as well as a ghostly ethereal figure standing on the other side. Irelis appears to have some furs cupped over in their mouth.
I should have gone last. Someone tell me what Icarus says.
Can I go back through the door? I go back through the door.
Oh, thank God.
You watch Irelis just passes through.
I was about to step through, but then I step back as Irelis goes through.
What secret did you tell? You have a cool neck tattoo?
I'll tell you later.
Enoch walks and stands and interposes himself between the door and the rest of the group.
There's some kind of poison in there. It really kind of burned my throat.
Kennedy's just being held here.
And then he kind of like, I guess, like holds Kennedy over the top of the side like this.
You're not part of this, boy.
Please do not go through the door.
Why?
You could not return from it.
I came right back out.
I think the way it works is anyone
with his aid.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know how we'd get out if every one of us went in.
Is the door still open for you?
Is the door still open for me?
You want to put your hand back through?
I'll look first.
You do not see any type of wall that I have described previously. It does appear to be an open space for you.
It looks open.
Okay. Well,
you're just looking right now, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm with Enoch on this one. I mean, if we get separated, we have no way of communicating with each other.
You can send a message or something.
No, that didn't work. You didn't hear mine.
I didn't hear you.
Yes.
I do not want you to go through the door. I don't know if you'll be able to go out again. And also, I'm afraid if you all go in, I won't be able to follow you. I'm frightened.
Can you see the door now, Enoch?
The door is still open because Giovanni hasn't passed through, but there appears to be an opaque wall for you. Translucent to a degree, but the same blurriness.
Okay. All right, so that can count.
How far back does that tunnel go?
Yeah.
While you were on the other side, you were able to see that it seems like it progresses for about 60 feet before it curves off.
I'll say that. Yeah.
Did you check it?
It would nod to you, and it would just pass right through that opaque wall that you all see. And then after it gets probably about 30 or so feet away, you would watch as it just disappears.
Maybe you're right and we shouldn't go.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too well.
Also, look at the state of us. We don't know what's beyond the door. We assume it's something powerful. Look at the state of Kennedy. I mean, most of us are tapped out. Silas is emotionally ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silas does have that sort of vacant look.
I'm fine. I just didn't think anybody else could see it.
Do you see the door now? I guess that can't be there.
Well, we got really far. And maybe this is a great time to, you don't want to show that you don't want to demonstrate that you can do too much right away for a job, So maybe we just get in contact with Lady Ari and let her know that we've gotten so far and and we can just give it over to them. They can take care of it. It's their silly little city after all.
Characteristically acrobatic rationalization from Nem.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, the first earnest, important task. I failed.
After about a minute, the door shuts. You all are left down here in the hallway, about 15 feet or so away from the elevator, with the dog.
Shimano, are you sure what's the dog?
You know what? Honestly, I think there's something even more urgent. I think we need to go up and tell everybody that there's a bunch of boxes full of monster cocoons.
Oh. What about the jewels that Kennedy found?
Argument.
What jewels? John's gonna wink at Kennedy.
Let me have this!
Am I still in the same plane of existence?
Yes.
Anything?
It seems to be, what we will say is, it is still currently on the job that you have requested. And it will continue to do so until it finds its way back to you.
Okay. Yeah, we should deal with those.
Come on up, Roof. We're going upstairs.
And you all head back to the elevator, operate the simplistic lever diagram to engage the elevator and head up. And as you come up onto the 15-foot riser, you would see standing in the center of the space one Lucius Derenoctum, who is at the small council. And I think that is where we will end tonight's session. After a intense and thrilling combat, and you all deciding, you know what? We feel like shit. Let's push on real hard. Instead of pausing and thinking. But you know what?
No rest for the wicked.
You all did
Title
a great
name.
job. I think there's some really good things that you can continue to explore. You got plenty of good crates in here. You got plenty of good documents that you can take a look at. And it seems like you found something which would definitively be below whatever sewer system. 75 to 85 feet down below the city would be sub-sewer levels to whatever's been built and constructed. This is a seaside town. You can't dig too deep down, right? The sewer has to go out somewhere appropriately. And as you are met with Lucius Derenoctum, I am very interested to see what decisions you're all going to make. As I remind you, you all told Karnath that you were going to meet him at the ritual that's taking place tonight in game at the Temple of Arl. And you have, it probably will take you about an hour to get there, and you've got about an hour and a half or 2 hours to get there.
For the record, though, that's a great point.
Then we rest.
I don't know anything about that still.
True. But the question I have for you is, once you're made aware, could you bring yourself to let the little guy down?
Yeah.
Oh!
I don't want to, but I could.
It's impossible.
We'll find out next time Silas lets down Karnath. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, everybody.
Bye.